It's baseball time in Texas. It's baseball time in Seattle. It's baseball time on X. It's baseball time on YouTube. Welcome in. I'm glad you are here. First of 13 versus the Seattle Mariners. Like many, I don't think I'm alone on this one, think that it's the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners playing for first place in the AL West. I like our Rangers' chances, but it all starts tonight. 13 games is all you get versus the Mariners' first three this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We got deGrom on the hill. We're actually favored. When you're favored versus the team that is your biggest rival for the AL West title in their ballpark, you like your chances. Minus 125. Rangers are favored tonight. I like that. And why is that? Well, Jacob freaking deGrom. Let's check out the lineup. First, let's check out the Starbucks mug for tonight. San Diego. What do you think? What do you think? I'm actually from San Diego. But that doesn't have anything to do with this. Tonight's lineup, 8:40 Central Time start, 7:40 Seattle start time, which is what, in 10 minutes still. I guess I'm a little earlier than I thought. Here's the lineup for tonight's game up in the great Northwest. Second baseman, stud, Marcus Semien. He's had some good success versus Seattle, and I think he'll do well tonight against the righty-lefty. Corey Seager out at shortstop. He is on fire right now. He got like 3 home runs his last 5 games, I believe, 2 in the last game. I find this interesting out in left field, hitting third. Silver Slugger last year, Josh Smith. Golly. Josh Smith hitting third in the middle of April. Boy, if you would have told me that in March, I would have thought we in deep, big trouble with injuries. It is what it is. White Langford's out. Smith is in left field, hitting third. Right fielder will be the cleanup hitter tonight, Adolis Garcia at DH, the lefty. I think he's going to get going. This is a hard ballpark to predict somebody's going to get going, but I do think so. Jock Peterson might do some damage tonight. We'll see. He's kind of my pick to click. I picked him to hit a home run today. Jake Berger over at first base, hitting 7th behind the plate, or hitting 8th. Hitting 7th. That's right. Behind the plate, Jonah Heim, who's on fire right now, especially from the left-hand side. And then in center field, hitting 9th, Leody Taveras. On the hill, one of the greatest pitchers of all time, certainly of our lifetime, certainly of the active pitchers. The Hall of Famer is probably right on the edge right now. See what he can do tonight versus the Mariners. Jacob deGrom. ERA is in the low 3s. I've got a poll up here on YouTube. If you're over on YouTube, please click on the poll and vote how many strikeouts you think deGrom will get tonight. And that brings it to that. Let's reset. My name is Jeff Bates. Your name is probably not Jeff Bates. I'm glad you are here. You can follow me on YouTube at Texas Clubhouse. You can follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Jeff Bates on X. This live stream will be simulcast on both of those. Best chat experience, most definitely on YouTube. But I don't care where you watch it. You watch it where you want to watch it. Whatever's best for you is fine with me. That's the lineup for tonight's game. Again, my Rangers favored tonight, minus 125. Again, this is a good team. The Mariners are a good team, yet we're favored on the road at their place. That is pretty freaking awesome, if you ask me. We got a little bit of time, so let's check the scores on the day. 26 people here. Play ball, D-Hawk in the house. What's going on, D-Hawk? Glad to see you. Thanks for being a subscriber to the channel. Play ball is right. Hey, you know what? Let's not check the scores. Let me pull this up so I can keep track of chat a little better. Almost forgot about that. Make sure you vote in the poll how many strikeouts you think deGrom's going to get, and make sure you like the stream. Hey, TLC, Toyota Living Care, terrible waiting. So I know, right? What a long, slow day. Mark in the house, go Rangers. Yeah, we need the bats to get rolling. I appreciate you guys, you 3 getting here. Vote in the poll. I haven't even yet. I'm going to do it. I'm going to say 7 and 9. I think 8 sounds about right to me. Yeah, that's 50% so far. Early on in the poll. Oh, I should show you the poll if I'm trying to show you the poll. Hope you vote. Please like the stream like I mentioned before. I guess I should like it myself. 6 of you are here on YouTube right now. Just 4 have liked it. So 2 of you can go over there and like it. It's free, and it makes me happy. I think we do have time to check some scores, so let's do that real fast. Obviously, the Mariners and the Rangers are in warmups. Bottom of eighth in Miami. Miami's down by 1 against Washington, 5-4. Top of 7, the White Sox shutting out the Red Sox in Chicago. Bottom of 5, New York Yankees just have 1. They gave up 5 early, and now it's 8-1 Giants. Marcus Stroman got lit the heck up. I think he only got 2 outs. And, 5 earned runs, I'm pretty sure. Bottom of 5th in Houston, the Angels are up 2-1 against the Astros. That's always interesting. Bottom of 5 in St. Louis, they're up 1-0 against the Phillies. One of the Apple TV games tonight, middle of 5, 1-1 in Minnesota. It's Detroit and the Twins. Still in warm-ups, you got Colorado and San Diego. The MLB TV free game tonight is in Arizona, Milwaukee, and Arizona. That'll be later. The Sacramento West A's hosting the Mets will be later, and then the Dodgers will host the Cubbies later. Did I get you the finals? I don't think I got you the finals. So let's do the finals. Cleveland beat KC 7-0. Cincinnati beat Pittsburgh 5-3. Tampa Bay took down Atlanta 6-3. Baltimore, Toronto were postponed. I'm assuming rain. TLC wants to know. So, what are your thoughts on the series? I'm hoping for 2 out of 3. Yeah, I'm never going to say we're going to sweep somebody on the road, especially when they got Logan Gilbert. I like our chances tonight. I mean, baseball's baseball, right? You never know. Minus 125 are the odds for us today. So $125 bet, get you 100 back if the Rangers win. So we're favored, and I think we should take them down tonight. I don't like the Mariners' chances to score more than 2 with deGrom on the hill and their offense. Their offense is bad. They don't hit the ball very hard. They don't hit the ball very often. They don't score very many runs. We don't either right now, but, I'll take our deGrom over there, Miller, all day. I think we'll do just fine. I'll go 2 out of 3. I'd be shocked if we didn't get at least 1 out of 3, and I'd be surprised if we swept them because, again, they've got a stud in Logan Gilbert going in game 3 on Sunday. Kumar tomorrow, by the way. We'll talk about that more during the show. I think the next homestand is going to be a real test. Angels are playing great and well. The Dodgers are pretty. Yeah, I'll be out for 4 of those. I'll be going to the game on the 15th. It's the Jackie Robinson Day. They're giving away the cool hat with a special ticket. And the Josh Young baseball card bobblehead. One of the bobbleheads I want most this year, frankly. I'll be going to get that one. And then I'm a Dodgers fan, too, so I'll be going to all of those games. I'm taking my daughter with me to 2 of those, I think. And then 2, I'll probably just be cruising around. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And it'll be, let's be real. This 3-game series and then those 6 games right there, the Angels and the Dodgers, going to tell us a lot about exactly where we are, who we are, how good we are, and is the AL West ours or not. 39 people are watching up. 41 now. Boy, it just jumped up. 41 people are live watching between X and YouTube. Let's see. Looks like 7 of you are on YouTube. Only 6 likes so far. So please like the stream if you're over on YouTube. We're trying to get to 25 likes today. Of course, I'd love you to subscribe to the channel. If you're on YouTube, I'd love for you to check out on X and follow me at Jeff Bates on X. But really trying to get people over on YouTube, to be very honest with you. Subscribe over there, watch over there, and engage in the chat. It's just a lot of fun getting to know you. And if you're new, please let me know where you're from, where you're watching the game from. Had somebody from Taiwan, a lot of people in Texas. We got New Hampshire in the house a lot. We got Louisiana in the house a lot. It's really cool to see where people are watching. And so if you've already done that, I've got you on my list, I'm sure. But if you're new here, please drop that in the chat. I like to know. If you don't know, my name is Jeff Bates, at Jeff Bates on X, which is convenient because that's my name, X, formerly known as Twitter. And then at Texas Clubhouse is where you can follow me or subscribe to me over on YouTube. Also, if you like words, I write some on Substack at the Batesball Report. It's kind of fun. Check that out if you like words and such. I did pick up a bobblehead, guess a statue, and a starting lineup, I think. 1 Dodger, 2 Rangers. We'll show you that sometime in between innings. I also picked up myself some snacky snacks, and I got me some coffee in my San Diego Starbucks mug. Getting ready for a late night. Hope you are comfortable where you're at. Seatbelted in. Jacob freaking deGrom. 2025.3 Coming at you shortly. I'm going to check the chat poll. Will it let me check the poll? How do I check the poll? There it is. Just 6 votes so far. Nobody's. So the poll is how many strikeouts. You got to go on YouTube to vote in the poll. How many? And go to the chat right on the top there. How many strikeouts do you think deGrom will get tonight? 0 to 3, nobody. 4 to 6, half of you. 7 and 9, that's what I did, 33%. And one of you, I think it looks like we've got 6 votes so far, but 10 plus. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind that at all. Nice. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, we're going to get going. The boys are taking the field. The boys in this case being the Seattle Mariners. Marcus Simeon's on deck, I guess you could say. He looks like he's getting ready. Simeon, Seager, Smith, Garcia, Peterson, Young, Berger, Heim, Tavares. Jock Peterson on the bottom, 094 average. Josh Young at the top, 467. Hey, Rick Ranger, one of the members of the channel. Welcome in, buddy. He's allowed to use emojis, and you're not unless you're Rick Ranger. Rick's the one who voted for 10 plus. Boy, I like your positivity, buddy. I hope you are right. How many games Jacob deGrom? Amen to that, Rick. Amen to that. I wonder how many 10 strikeout games deGrom has. I'm going to look it up real fast. How many games has Jacob deGrom struck? Is that right? Struck out 10 or more? Question mark. Search. Jacob deGrom has struck out 10 or more batters in at least 29 games in his career. It's a total of wow. So 29. So tonight would be 30 if Rick Ranger is right. That would be cool. All right, we're going to get going. Marcus is getting ready. Cute kid picking his nose right behind him. He might be eating cotton candy. I'm not really sure. Might have been the nose, but I think it's cotton candy. I'm rooting for it to be cotton candy. Simeon's walking up. Miller looks ready. Miller throws hard. I don't know if you can hear. I hope you can't. I mean, you're not supposed to be able to hear it on the stream. Let me turn it down a little bit. Miller is one of the hardest throwers as a starter in all of Major League Baseball. He's going to pump it up there close to 100, if not 100. We've got a couple guys. deGrom probably won't. He's better. He says he's better between 96 and 98. Leiter and Kumar can both hit 100. So we got some guys who light it up too, but this guy certainly can. Number 50, Miller versus R. Marcus Simeon. We're going to get going right now. 8:42 my time. I'm excited for this series in this game. Here we go. First pitch coming at y'all. 55 people here live. 7 on YouTube. 48 on X. I'm glad you're here. Again, my name is Jeff Bates. Glad you are here. If you're not rooting for the Rangers, that's okay. But I am. Miller misses 1-0, throws a deuce on 1-0, fouled away, and we are 1-1. I used to say I don't provide play-by-play because that's weird. I'm assuming you guys are all watching the game too. But I catch myself pretty much doing that because, it's fun. But by no means will I be providing play-by-play every pitch. You're here I consider it a watch party. We're watching together. Hopefully you're watching on Victory Plus or, whatever, however you stream it or watch it. But I'm happy to let you know what's going on in case you're not able to watch it as well. 5-3 little tapper to third base. Marcus Hustle's down, but his batting average is going to be under 120 now. Holy cow. It ain't 120, but it's 220. That's Corey Seager's batting average, but he's got the power. He's got 2 home runs his last game. Again, I think it's 3 home runs his last 5 games. Looks to me like he's heating up. I think I said this earlier. I know I thought it. Not the place. Oh, it was about Jock. Yeah, I did. Not the place to predict somebody to get hot. Seattle. It's cold. It's wet. It's miserable. It's not a good hitter's park. Great pitching. Corey's Corey. And we'll score a couple today here. Hopefully Corey will get us going here shortly. Splitter at 84 and away. Seagers 1-0. Split it down at 85 to him. I get that Corey's really aggressive, but I'm always surprised when people drop behind on him. I mean, I guess you don't want to slip in a fastball and get thumped, but you don't want him to drop kind of 2-0 either. Worse than that, slider up 3-0. Corey will probably take, but could be sitting dead red and lift one out of here. That'd be nice too. We'll see. 3-0 pitch to Corey coming up. Fastball a little in, 95. A little on the inside half. 3 balls and 1 strike. 7 people on YouTube. 51 on X. I'm glad you're here. Four-seamer at 95. Swing fouled back. Just dropped a link in for StreamYard. If you want to stream like I am using the same software I am, you can use that link. Give you a $10 discount too. They have a free version, so you don't even need a $10 discount on. Curveball down, bounced for ball 4. Josh Smith in the 3-hole. I'll say that again out loud. Josh Smith hitting third for my Texas Rangers. Corey Seager on first, 1 out. Smitty hitting 308 so far. Fastball right by him at 95. Deuce. Smitty drops down a bunt. It's a good one. That's a base hit right there. Interesting. I didn't see where the third baseman was playing, but that was a really nice bunt. That's going to be a base hit right there. Your 3-hitter squares to bunt. What the heck? But it worked. No, the third baseman was in tight. Weird. The third baseman was in. Oh, man. Watch. That's just a really good bunt. I mean, he hustled, but that's just a really good bunt. Interesting. Anyway, our 4-hitter, Dolly Garcia, is hitting 190 so far. 1 out, first and second. Got an RBI opportunity here. Smith in the outfield is crazy, right? Hey, Mark, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You want the lefty in there, and Langford's hurt. Fastball up. I'll call it away, but maybe it hit the edge. They called it a strike, 1-0 or 0-1. Yes, he'll have to sit out the 10. Yes. 0-1 to Dolly. Woof. Big swing, big miss. 0-2. 60 people here now between X and YouTube. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for popping in, spending a little bit of your Friday night with us. TLC and Mark and everybody who's here, I appreciate you. Ranger. Rick Ranger. Fastball put away, fouled back. 96. I think that's as fast as he's hit so far here in the first inning. Oh, 2 pitch, knuckle curve. 0-2 pitch, knuckle curve. Down and away, bounced. Non-competitive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tell you what, this is a beautiful ballpark. They got a nice view. If you're watching it on the RSN Victory Plus, you got a good view from the third base stands there. That is gorgeous. Fastball tight, did not go around. Hallelujah. 2-2. I don't feel like I'm watching Dolly dive in, but boy, does he get fastballs in on the hands a lot. I mean, he's been hit there a bunch, and I wouldn't say he's diving in, but whatever. I mean, obviously you got to pitch him inside. I get that. Fastball away, a little bit out of the zone, but swing and foul back, and we stay 2-2. Well, it feels late, doesn't it? Just what? About an hour and a half later than a home start. I'm tired. It's weird. It feels later to me now than it would at the end of a normal game. I don't know. I mean, I had a busy day, but it wasn't that busy. Anyway, deuce up, 3-2 pitch now. We got a good look at Jock on deck. Doley, first and second one outside of the double play here. 20th pitch for Miller. It's 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. Fastball down the tubes, lifted high, and that will be an F8. Yeah, TLC, I agree. That's why I just mentioned he hit 20 pitches already. I mean, at the time there was one out. Now there's two. But yeah, I agree with you. Let's get into that bullpen. I mean, Miller's the guy that you could get. I mean, he's good. He's real good. But he ain't, George Kirby, who's injured. He ain't Logan Gilbert. He ain't, who am I missing? Luis Castillo. But he's the one you can get. And we need to get him right now in the first inning. Jock Peterson coming up, 2 outs. First and second. Jock Peterson in the 0.94. If you double his average, he's still not at the Mendoza line. But unlike much of Rangers X or Rangers Twitter, I'm not freaking out. He's a quality major leaguer. He'll be fine. First, I'm talking about JD Martinez watching the MLB Network shows today. Won't happen. Harold Reynolds and others were saying the Rangers should check him out. I would say there's less than 1% chance of that. There's no money to be had. Also, JD Martinez having a great time playing pickleball every day. Doubt he's looking for anything that's not a nice fat contract for him. He's made over $150 million in his career. He's doing fine. Just like David Robertson, he's made over $100 million in his career. He's doing fine. Those two being the biggest free agents still out there as we approach Jackie Robinson Day, halfway through April here, early next week. 2 outs, first and second, 2-1 pitch coming to Jock. He'll be sitting fastball here, I would think. See if he gets one. He does not. He gets a knuckle curve that has not been close so far tonight. Well outside of the zone, non-competitive. 3-1. Almost assuredly will be sitting fastball here. We'll see if Miller brings it. Pitch 25 of the inning. Doesn't get a fastball, slider up and away. And yeah, like Mark says, we got the bases loaded with good guys. Good guys, 0. Mariners haven't even hit yet. 25 pitches for Miller. 600 Josh Young coming about with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Let's get out of this inning with some runs. J.P. Crawford and Cal Raleigh at the mound. You see Cal Raleigh, they had I think it was a bobblehead over 3 straight days, which I found interesting. And Cal Raleigh being their catcher. And it was the big dumpster, whatever. And it was his butt. It was strange. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Probably not one I'd go get, to be honest with you. Funny, though. He's good. Anyway, here we go. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Bryce Miller, Josh Young. Josh Young leading the team, I'm sure. Certainly the lineup today in the 467 average. Obviously, he missed some days to start the season. Miller sinker at 94 cuts the edge corner. 0-1. 6 people here on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Nope. Yeah, make sure you subscribe. But also, give me a vote. Oh, there's 8 on YouTube. A vote on our Jacob deGrom strikeouts poll. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Fastball up right by him. 95-mile-per-hour four-seamer. Like the stream. Subscribe to the stream. Vote in our poll. Say hi in chat. Let me know where you're watching from if you are new here. Yeah, me too. Me too. 0-2. Be ready for the fastball. Expect something else. 2-out swing. Butch was talking about the importance of a 2-out approach or 2-strike approach. Josh gets something down. Splitter. Handles it pretty well. Fouls it away. Stays 0-2. Anyway, Boach pregame was talking to, I guess it was Eric Nadel, about the importance of having a 2-strike approach, especially with pitchers this good like the Mariners have. And I think most of the Rangers do, and Josh certainly does. JJ hopefully will do some damage here on the 29th pitch of the inning from Bryson Miller. Sweeper well away, and it's 1-2. Yep, I agree. Looked like he picked it up early, but I agree with you. Hard to tell that from this angle on TV, but that's my impression anyway. Peter Little up popped up. Going to be an F9 or an F3. I'd love for it to drop. That would be great. It's going to be an F4 as they collide. Second baseman collides with the right fielder, but unfortunately they don't drop it. That's the inning. We had an opportunity there. 3 ducks on the pond. They will stay there. Jacob deGrom stalking the mound like Godzilla going to the Seattle Puget Sound. 7 people here on YouTube. 61 on X. My name is Jeff Bates at Jeff Bates on X at Texas Clubhouse on YouTube. Baseball Report on Substack. I'm glad you are here. We already checked the score, didn't we? We don't have to do that. You guys want to see what I got today? Anybody care? I got a starting lineup, I got a bobblehead, and I got a not bobblehead. The Stream East stream? I don't know what that is. What is the Stream East stream? Yeah, I thought when I saw the second baseman cross the face of the right fielder, I had hopes for like a tenth of a second. I don't know what the Stream East stream is, Troy. Anyway, I'm going to show up. I think it's a starting lineup. Well, the guy who I bought it from said it was a starting lineup. Jacob deGrom throwing his last warm-up pitches. Got a Piazza. The other 2 I've got are Rangers, so I'll show you those in a minute. I got a Piazza. Again, the guy I bought it from said it was a starting lineup. I'll actually probably check the value here during the stream at some point. So that's kind of cool. I got a bobblehead, which I already have. The board kid in the house. What's going on, the board kid? I've never heard of it. Okay. The Stream East is just a free streaming website. Restart and see what happens. The board kid says, hey, restart. Thanks, the board kid. So I have this guy behind me already, and it's kind of beat up. Look at his face. It's like a, well, I guess you can't really tell on the, yeah, there you can tell. It looks like he's got some acne there. But I picked up a Orion. It doesn't have the faceplate from the sponsor, but I don't care. J-Rod up. First pitch, ball 1. 4-seamer at 95 in the zone, popped up by J-Rod. And then I picked up this, which is kind of cool, right? Elvis, Ivan. And I don't own this already, so this is like my favorite of my pickups today. I like it. So this will stay in my collection. I honestly don't even know what it is. It looks like it's probably a giveaway. I don't know. The Ryan, again, I already have, so I'll probably TLC, I got those at both. I got all 3 of those at garage sales today. I was driving around today, and I just saw sign after sign after sign and a sign of garage sales. It was on my way home. And I was home coming home a little early. That's a drive down the right field line. I think it might be gone. If it's fair, it's gone. And it is. It's gone. Jorge Polanco hitting 370 on, well, better than that now. Turns on an inside fastball. It's his 3rd home run of the year. He's now got 3 bombs, 11 RBIs. That's kind of a no-doubter. I mean, it wasn't like it was a bomb, but it was a shot down the line. It was clearly going to be gone if it was fair, and it's gone, and it was fair. And the bad guys are up 1-0 early in Seattle. Jacob deGrom gave up a home run off the foul pole the other day, and this one, see how much inside or whatever it is of the foul pole here. I would say it hit the 2nd or the 3rd seat. So 8 feet from the foul pole, he just turned on it, flipped it, or not even flipped it, pulled it out. That brings up the catcher rally hitting 184. He's a power hitter, not so much Polanco. Anyway, TLC, I got him at a garage sale. I actually went to 3 on my way home. Guy had a 64 Tops Mantle. No, I'm sorry, not Mantle. Maze Aaron, but it was beat up and it was miscut and had some bad corners and it wasn't in great shape. And he wanted $40 for it, so I offered him 25. He said no. But I got these 3: the Piazza, the Ryan, and the, guess who? We got enough people to do a guess. We got 9 people in chat on YouTube. 71 overall, 9 on YouTube. Guess how much for the 3 for the Piazza? I'm assuming swing and a miss. I'm assuming it's the starting lineup for the admittedly not in perfect shape Nolan Ryan bobblehead, Cowboy bobblehead. Raleigh pops it up and away. And the Elvis diving. Oh, I should show you this side program. I don't even know what to call this. Statue? I don't know. What is this? I like it though. Give me a guess. What do you think I paid for the total for the 3? Yeah, that's funny you say that. There was an estate sale that I drove by. I don't know. It's like today National Garage Sale Day or something. Like I seriously, when I got off the freeway, between the freeway and my house, it was like 30 signs or something. I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but 20 signs, 30 signs. So I saw one and I pulled over, and there was another one like 5 houses down. I pulled over and I turned the corner. There was another one. And I pulled over, and the second one I went to, I got all 3 of those. That's great. There's an estate. Yeah, $40 less. Rick Ranger, 55 less. I got all 3 of them for $8 total. So honestly, I'll probably flip the. I don't know what I'll do. I mean, maybe I'll trade the Ryan. The Ryan, I'll either. So I've got a grandson named Nolan. Yes, he's named after Nolan Ryan. Could give it to the dad, but it's kind of beat up. But I could sell that for 8. I could sell that for 10, right? Shoot. I can sell that for 10 and get the other 2 for free. I like Dodger stuff. I collect Dodger stuff, and I loved Piazza, but I don't collect Piazza. It doesn't really fit with my stuff, so I'll probably either sell or trade that. I don't know. And then I'll keep this guy. I don't really know what it is. It looks like a giveaway. I mean, obviously, I haven't even bothered to look him up yet. I will. Probably will during the stream here. Ready or Rosa Ray takes the 1-2 high fastball, pops it up. That'll be an F5 or an F6. It's an F5. Josh Young in foul territory. Corrals it for the 3rd out. Jacob deGrom is through the inning, but he gave up a solo home run. Good guys, 0. Bad guys scored 1 through the 1st inning. Both teams with 1 hit, but the Mariners' 1 hit was a home run. Jorge Polanco smashed a line drive down the line for a home run. 69 people here between X and YouTube. 8. 8 on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like the stream. And please vote in the poll. Here, let's check the poll now. At 12 votes so far in the poll. How many strikeouts will deGrom get? 0 to 3 is now at 8%. 4 to 6 and 7 to 9 both sitting at 33%. 10 or more, a quarter of you think Jacob deGrom will get 10 or more. I love the positivity. I myself voted for 7 to 9, thinking 8 would be a fun number to get. Troy, I hope you got your stream running. Yeah, I know 8. I'm for 8 total, all 3. Kind of cool, right? Here, let's take a minute. I went over to eBay. What I'll do, I'll let you guys follow along. All right, we'll leave eBay big for a minute while we look up Mike Piazza. I don't really say anything. I don't know if I really think it's a starting lineup, but let's find out. Mm, I don't think so. No, 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 no. Jake Berger up against Miller. 31st pitch from Miller was his first pitch in the second inning. Strike 0-1 on Bergstrom. I don't think this is a starting lineup. Oh, maybe it is. I think I found it. Yep, I found it. It is a starting lineup. All right, can you guys see that? Do I have that up? Yeah. Oh, hit the right button for you. There you go. Yeah, so that's it. That's what I got today. 1998 Mike Piazza, Dodgers Hall of Fame starting lineup figure. Obviously, it's not in the box. Huh. Interesting. So there's 7 of them. Joey, don't call me Albert Bell. I guess the other way around, actually. Griffey, Piazza, Ripken, Irod, Smoltzy, Bernie. Oh, the sweeper missed 2-2 now to Berger. All the way. All right, we're going to type it in and advance search the sucker on sold. See what we can see. Nothing. Three two pitch. Fastball sits him down. 94-mile-per-hour four-seamer. Backwards K, 1 out in the second. Jonah Heim hitting 310 on the year coming up. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. First pitch, strike 1. There we go. That's it. All right. So only 450. So it sold for, well, with shipping, I guess 11. All right. Whatever. Not the best deal ever. I mean, I still paid 8 for all 3 of them, so I won't cry about it too much. But that one sold for, including shipping costs, $11. Interesting. Jonah Heim up hitting 310. Miller already over 40 pitches with 1 out in the second inning, but he's up 1-0. Jorge Polanco went deep off of my boy, Jacob deGrom. 2-1 pitch coming to Jonah. He's going to hit it hard. I say so. Fastball down the middle. He hit it hard up, which is not the way you want to hit it. It's going to be an F6 for the second out in the second inning. Blech. 5 people here on YouTube, 73 overall on X and YouTube put together. I'm glad you're here. My name is Chef Bates. Good guys down to the bad guys, 1-0 up in Seattle. Early. 2 outs in the second inning. Top of the second inning. Nine-hitter Leody Taveras hitting 250 on the year is up to bat. Wow, that ball was in the glove of the catcher before Leody let it go. Swing and a miss, but you can't hit it when it's in the catcher's glove. Wow. Splitter down at 84. Leote looks horrible. What's just happened right there? Oh, it's a pitch clock. So Leote didn't engage. Yeah, they're showing the replay. So Leote didn't engage with the pitcher in time, and it's strike 3. That's stupid. Whatever. We're through 1.5. Good guys haven't scored. Bad guys got one on a Jorge Polanco. Oh, that's annoying. Solo home run. Yeah, Michael, right? Jeez. Oh, exactly, Taylor. That's frustrating. 6 people here on YouTube, 75 on X and YouTube put together. That means 69 on X. I'm glad you are here. At Jeff Bates on X, at Jeff Bates on X, at Jeff Bates on X. You should subscribe. It's free. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow on X. Excuse me. Follow on X. It's free. Subscribe on YouTube at Texas Clubhouse. Both free. Yeah, that was a bonehead, right, Michael? Come on. Like, what year is it? You gotta look at the picture. That's all you gotta do. Or call for time, ask for time. Like, that's annoying. I do not like when fans like me complain about stupid, because obviously they're just dudes and they're trying hard, but that was just stupid. What is the goal for today's game? Got a couple. Oh, that's right. I didn't set that goal. 25 likes. Oh, let's do the thing. 25 likes is the goal for the likes on the YouTube stream. Oh, I forgot to put a goal. Oh, what am I doing wrong? There we go. We will set a super chat goal. Oh, boy, the boys are already back. deGrom's already got 0-2. Boy, I look away. Luke Raley, the 5-hitter, hitting 161 on the year. 0-2 already to him. First hitter in the bottom of the second inning. We will set a super chat goal. We have set a like goal of 25. We'll set a super chat goal of 5. Fouled away. 5 super chats of any value. We'll set it for 3 hours, or when the game ends, of course. And let's watch this pitch. Slider down and in ball. So at the end of the game, I will do a score chat. We'll go around the league and see who's winning, who's losing, who's still to play, whatever. Ground ball on the infield, Simeon Berger. What out? I'll do a Q&A after the post-game scores check if we can get 5 super chats. Seven people watching live. Please like the stream if you haven't already. Goal for likes, 25. Goal for super chats, 5. Goal overall, most important goal, just have a good time. I'm glad you're here. Rowdy Telez, who I have on my reserve on one of my fantasy teams, hitting 050. He's going to stay on my reserve unless I cut him. Hopefully we'll continue to swing and miss tonight, but then get going after the Rangers series. Hitting 050 on the year, swung through that splitter. 1 out, bomb a 2. 0-2 pitch to Rowdy. deGrom gives up another bomb. That is gone. Rowdy takes a fastball and deposits it into the right field stands. All he does is swing and miss and hit, well, that home run. First home run on the year deGrom is now giving up 3 what I'll call cheapies to right. What the heck? Rowdy, I'll say it again, was hitting 050. You 4X that to get to the Mendoza line, but he blasted that one. It was gone immediately. I mean, it was only third row in, but that was a no-doubter. Holy crap. Bad guys 2, good guys nothing. One out in the second. Jacob deGrom getting knocked around with 2 solo home runs. I don't want to spot it, but come on, Hobie. Yeah. I'm way behind the chat. I put a comment on X to get those. Oh, thank you, man. Brian, thank you. Really appreciate that. Yeah. That's very true, TLC. It's beautiful, Brian. I mean, from TV. I'd very much like to see it someday. Hard ground ball to Berger. 3 unassisted for the second out. Still 2-0 bad guys. Yeah, TLC, unfortunately. Yeah, that was a bomb. I didn't look that close after I saw the bomb, to be honest. And that's a really good point, TLC. I appreciate you saying that. Can't watch it tonight. Oh, because your stream? I'm sorry, buddy. Well, I appreciate it, Troy. I hope we'll make it fun for you, buddy. Hope we'll make it fun for you. I'm glad you're here. Sorry you can't watch the stream, though. You tell you what you missed, 2 solo home runs. Jorge Polanco in the first, Rowdy Tellez in the second. Polanco's having a good year. Rowdy is not. They both deposited souvenirs into right field off of Jacob deGrom, throwing his 29th pitch to the 8-hitter. Nice deuce down. Deuce at 87-02. Now to the second baseman, Rivas. 7 people on YouTube, 83 on X and YouTube combined. Thanks for being here. Whether you're like Troy and you can't watch the stream for whatever reason, or you're watching it on the RSN along with me, I'm glad you are here. Good guys are going to score some runs here shortly, but first we need to get Rivas out and get our bats up again. Slider down didn't go. 2-2. Frustrating, I got to say, man. Again, at least they were solos. What was that, TLC, right? Yeah, as TLC said. At least they're solo bombs, but Jacob misses in full count. Well, I mean, we're on the road in our grades, right? So I wouldn't say we lose when we're in our grades, but we're going to be, man, he loses him. He was ahead of him. Loses them there. J.P. Crawford, who's often been their leadoff hitter, he's only hitting 143 on the young year so far. He's their 9-hitter, but can be dangerous. Coming up with 2 outs, man on first. Fastball up, ball 1. Yeah, we need to get the bats going. Undoubtedly. Bad guys in Houston took an 11, jumped out to an 11-2 lead there in the bottom of the 7th. Angels getting blown off the field in not Minute Maid Park. I do. Corey Seager currently is my favorite player. I have a lot of guys I like. Beltre, Corey Seager. Steve Garvey was my original first favorite player when I was a little kid. But yeah, if I had to pick my favorite player of all time, Steve Garvey. My favorite player playing right now, Corey Seager. How about you, Troy? And everyone else? Who's your favorite player? Now and ever. 2 balls, 1 strike to J.P. Crawford. Throw over to first. Can't imagine with your 9-hitter Rivas goes, but 2-1 would be the time to go, I suppose, if you were going to. You don't want to get thrown out and have your 9-hitter leading off, do you? No, I wouldn't. Although we can't throw anybody out, so. Change up down. So I don't have the stats in front of me. I don't have one of the better websites, populating while I watch this. But it seems to me that deGrom has not thrown his fastball with the same regularity that he normally would. Just my impression watching. That's a four-seamer up. Ball 4. Okay, so Tellez, 050, hits a bomb for a home run. This is just this inning. Get ahead of the 8-hitter. Walk him. Then you're the 9-hitter. You walk him. So now you're down 2-0. Bottom of 2. First and second. Julio Rodriguez coming up. Julio Rodriguez is a mistake crusher. He doesn't hit anything except for in the middle. So, you have good stuff, you can get J-Rod out. If you make a mistake, he blasts the ball. Jacob deGrom ain't looking good right here. I started being a fan. Nice. El Bombay's a good one. I have a couple daughters, and my daughter who likes to go to the games the most with me, her favorite player is El Bombay. El Bombay. You've got to go with Wyatt. I love Wyatt, too. Love the hustle style play. Yep. Judge is good. Okay. Judge is a good guy. I agree. And I love Wyatt. Fastball, 4-seamer, 97, up and out. Strike one. That's what we're talking about. J-Rod's not going to get that pitch. Throw it there. I'm not saying throw every pitch for a fastball, but it looks to me like he has been shy to throw the heater tonight. Yeah, Troy, it does. Hopefully it'll just be those 10 days. Nobody's hitting that pitch. 96 up, top half. No one's getting that. I bet Maddox. Look, I'm going to sound arrogant here. My suspicion is Maddox went out there and said, Jacob, throw your freaking fastball. He just did, and swing and miss, swing and miss. That was his 40th pitch. 0-2 pitch. Fastball, 4-seamer at 97. Fouled back. Well, since Maddox has been out, he's thrown 3 fastballs. Slider down and away here. Slider down and away, swing and a miss. Strike 3. All right. Solo bomb by Polanco in the first. Solo bomb by Tellez in the second. Bad guys 2. Good guys 0. But coming to bat with, in the top of the third. deGrom hasn't looked horrible, but he hasn't looked great. I don't like how many fastballs he's thrown, but it looks like he figured it out there after the Maddox touch, as they say. Brian with the complete answer. Let's check this out. I like this. My buddy Bronco Mustang Pony Power, which is fun to say, so I'll say it again. Bronco Mustang Pony Power. Check out his channel. He talks about family and cars. And I didn't check out your video the other night. I told you I would, and I didn't. Sorry about that. Anyway, I will. Hopefully I remember tonight. Brian says his favorite players are Pudge, Nolan, excuse me, Sundberg, Ruben Sierra. He's a fun follow on X. Gaylord Perry, loved him. Those are great ones. Non-Rangers, Koufax, one of my favorites of all time. Griffey Jr., love him. Met him, had a great conversation with him. Bench, come on. If you like catchers, you got to like bench. Current, Young, Wyatt, Marcus. That's a good list. So I'll go down my list. Favorite catcher of all time, probably Piazza. Oh, you guys want to see my pretty face, right? Not so much that. Oh, what am I now? I'd say he'd be my favorite catcher. I know, I-Rod, but, I liked the Dodgers back then. My favorite first baseman of all time, Garvey. My favorite players of all time. Favorite second baseman of all time. Grew up a Davey Lopes fan. I like Bump Wills. He was one of the first Rangers I liked. Mostly because his dad was Maury Wills, and I thought it was cool, and I liked that card. I love Michael Young. How did I forget Michael Young? Shortstop, favorite of all time. Boy, I don't know if I really have a favorite of all time. I loved Elvis. He was fun. Oh, Corey. Of course, Corey. Third base. Boy, I got a lot. Beltray. Josh Young. Love Josh Young. Do the outfield in a minute. Top of 3, top of the order, 0 for 1. Marcus Semien up. Miller's throwing his 45th pitch to start the third inning here. Good guys find themselves down 2-0 after just 6 outs. My favorite outfielder, Griffey's got to be one. Had a great conversation with him at a Boys and Girls Club event. Amazing. Love him. Boy. So many. It's going to be hard to cut it down. Little flare, probably an F8. Let's see. Yeah, J-Rod's going to get that. Easy. F8. I love Wyatt right now. He's just fun. I like, well, just like Brian just said, I love his hustle, his power. Corey Seager comes to bat. 1 out in the third. Bryce Miller walked him in the first inning. There's so many. Foul back. I'm looking at. I got some baseball cards on the wall. I don't know. I mean, Griffey's my favorite. I guess I can just end with the one, right? 100 people watching live. Let's see. 7 on YouTube, meaning 93 on X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter. I'll just stick with Griffey because I don't want to keep thinking on that. Favorite pitchers of all time? I mean, there's a whole bunch of them. Little tapper to first base is going to be a 3 unassisted. Favorite pitchers? I mean, Koufax and Drysdale. As a Dodger fan, so I love Koufax and Drysdale. Loved me some Fernando. Big Fernando fan. Dutch Holland. Love me some Derek Holland. Love him. Love Nolan Ryan, of course. 2 outs. Josh Smith up. Speaking of Nolan. Mariners 2. Rangers 0. 2 outs. Top of 3. Josh Smith in the 3 hole. 1 for 1. Bryce Miller. Now throwing 50 pitches. And what did I leave out? Did I get everybody? Closers. Eric Gagne. Loved him. Trevor Hoffman. Probably my favorite closer of all time. Tony Gwynn. He'd have to be in the outfield. So I had Gwynn in the outfield. Or I had Griffey in the outfield. I'll put Gwynn out there. See, one more outfield. Oh, Dave Winfield. He was probably the first superstar I was a fan of. I met him when I was very, very little. Yeah, that's an easy one for me. There you go, Dave Winfield. I lived in San Diego, so he was fun to watch. Miller bounces a curve. Nobody on, so it doesn't matter. What does that make? 1-2 now to Josh Smith. I feel like I did. Did I go all around the horn? Did I get everybody? I think I did. As a kid, I used to love to watch Sosa McGuire, but it was before all the steroids came out. I'm excited for the Dodgers series too. Slash it into the right. Left center. Out. It's going to be easy catch. Rosarena makes the play, and we are through 2.5. Heading to the bottom of the third. Mariners 2. Rangers nothing. 7 people on YouTube. 102. Meaning 95 on X, formerly known as Twitter. Dropping the Bochy trivia on Victory Plus. How many times he won the World Series? 4. What the heck? That's amazing. 3 with the hated Giants. 1 with my beloved Texas Rangers. Short rest for deGrom. Not sure that's helping him. I mean, it's hard to know. I don't love his body language, but he's always been like that. I mean, I love it when he's going good, right? He's laughing and having fun. But it is what it is. 105 here now, 8 on YouTube. Please like the stream. Please subscribe to the channel over on YouTube at Texas Clubhouse. What else? We got a goal of 25 likes. We got a goal of 5 super chats. So we hit that 5 super chat goal. At the end of the game, we'll do a post-game go around the league. And if we hit that goal, we will certainly do a Q&A as well. Baseball RV Life, my friend William in the house. What's going on, buddy? Hope you're having a great Friday evening. Waddy hit his first home run tonight. Crawdads last 5. What? William, well, let's just call you by your name here. Baseball RV Life, starting up a YouTube channel. You should check it out. Lives down in the Carolina area and is the official, right? Official Texas Clubhouse, my channel, correspondent for the Hickory Crawdads. Big Sebastian Walcott fan. Shoot, he's a big fan of all of them down there. But Walcott, certainly he's a big fan of. Freddie Freeman night in LA. They're going to give away a bobblehead where he hits the grand slam in the World Series and lifts the bat up. Pretty cool looking bobblehead. I won't lie, I want it. 40,000 will be given away tonight in LA, and Freddie Freeman is back off the IL. He'll be starting tonight. Well, he's activated at least. And his son throwing out the first pitch. Pretty cool. I'm an unapologetic big Freddie Freeman fan. Ha! White Sox putting it to the red. I know, right? You see that? Here he is again, Jorge Polanco, 1 for 1 with a home run, but now he's 1 for 2 with a home run and a little number 2 deGrom. 1 out. Bottom of 3. I think my streaming site is better right now, but don't worry. I appreciate you staying, but you have fun. If that includes us, I'm happy. Troy, you're welcome here anytime. But I certainly understand if you want to go watch the game somewhere else. Ideally, you put on the game and you talk to us in chat. That's the idea of the watch party. But you do whatever works for you. Cal Raleigh up. The big dumper or the big dumpster, whatever bobblehead was the other night. 3 nights in a row they gave that away. He's out. Pop up F5. Josh Young receives it, and deGrom smooth through the first 2 here. Bottom of 3, 2-0 Mad Guys on 2 solo home runs. Randy Arozarena. Adolis Garcia, good buddy. Now the left fielder for the Mariners after being sent away by Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay got a win earlier. Again, we'll check some scores here in a little bit. deGrom pitches his 46th time of the day. 96-mile-an-hour fastball away for ball 1. Yeah, Troy, I never heard of that streaming site. Excuse me, a little sleepy, not going to lie. I had the coffee. You ever have coffee at night and it makes you tired? Because I think that's what's happening to me. And not in the morning, it doesn't do that, but at night, sometimes, I think it's doing it to me tonight. It makes me a little tired. I've got a soda right here on the Diet Pepsi in a can, might perk me up. Slider down and away, taken. We are now 2-2. This will be his 50th pitch, he being Jacob deGrom. 112 people live between X and YouTube. Just 7 on YouTube. Please like the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. 25 likes is the goal for the night. Lays off the slider away, 2-2. I'd like to see more fastballs, please. Full count to Arozarena. You got an idea? Throw your fastball, Jacob. Jeez. And he did at 98. I get their pros. But if you got 98, give it to him. You should see what those home runs were off. Were they both fastballs? Do not recall. Slider down at 90 wasn't a horrible pitch, but Arozarena wasn't swinging, and that was ball 4. It's a frustrating game. Bottom of 3, bad guys 2, good guys nothing. Luke, is it Luke Rayleigh? I think it's Luke Rayleigh. Somebody Rayleigh, their 5-hitter, 0 for 1 on the night. deGrom interrupted up a little bit, 2 solo home runs. I don't like his fastball usage. I think he needs to throw it more. But Mike Maddox is more in charge than me. Arozarena runs, and we can't throw out a runner to save our life. He was saved easy. Ball gets into center, but he doesn't go anywhere. He's got good hair, though. But I don't love it when he plays against my boys. Had a pretty good jump. Jonah had a pretty decent throw. It was in. Corey had to come in both towards the pitcher and towards the first baseman. He wasn't going to get him, but it wasn't horrible. But I'll tell you, we just can't stop the run game this year so far. 0-1 to Rayleigh, man in scoring position now. Jeez, at 97, swing and miss. He doesn't have any chance at that. It's defender. So it's got a couple games. When I'm old. My favorite game when I was a little boy was defender. And I always wanted defender. I've wanted that for years. And then what is that company called? Oh, geez, what's that company called? Arcade One or something? I don't even remember what it's called. But it's not, it's not free. Hey, Natalie, but it is a pretty decent deal. I mean, it's not cheap, but the price was way better than I thought. And yeah, it's got like 6 or 8 games or whatever, but I just leave it on defender because unless like a kid comes over or my kids want to play or whatever. But I loved defender when I was a kid. I think it looks, I got to be honest, I haven't played it in a while. It's kind of an art piece at this point. But I love it. I do play sometimes, but I haven't played in a while. Yeah, that's my favorite game when I was a kid. I actually I don't have enough money to want all this crap, but I want a golden tee, and I want Dragon's Lair. I want a Dragon's Lair. And I wouldn't mind getting one of those like Miss Pac-Man that you sit down at, There's a pizza place. 1-2 pitch. Deuce down at 81, 2-2. Hey, Jacob, throw your freaking fastball. It's 98. There was a pizza place where I grew up in San Marcos, California. Sorrento's Pizza, best pizza in the world. Family's Italian. We'd get these letters from the old country that were in Italian. We'd take them in there. My mouth is watering. We'd get the pizza and they'd read us the letters. And slider down, strike 3. And that's the inning. Anyway. So we'd go there and my parents would be, ordering the pizza and getting the letters read by the, the owner or whoever. I was a little kid. Anyway, but they would have that sit down Miss Pac-Man game. What are we talking, like late 70s, early 80s? I don't know, probably the early 80s. So I've always wanted one of those. But I'd like a defender and a golden tee and, Dragon's Lair. And then, I'm not rich. So none of this is going to happen. But I would love to get me one of those. You sit in it and you play, and it's Hydro Thunder. You guys know Hydro Thunder? That would, if you had Hydro Thunder and I had quarters, I was going in debt. Like, that was my crack. Like, if that, when I was, I don't know, what age I would have been, whatever. If that was an illegal drug, I would be in jail today. I loved that game. But yeah, Defender was my all-time favorite game when I was a little boy. Thanks for asking. That's a good story. Natalie in the house. What's going on, Natalie? I'm glad you're here. Jacob doesn't like hitters. Right? I don't either. Natalie, welcome in. Glad you are here. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Hope you're having the best Friday night ever. Thanks, Troy. I love it. I'm not going to lie. Got NBA Jam? That's fun. I don't think I ever played NBA Jam, but I know it. There was a, what was that called? There was a football game. So I'm not a big bowler, right? But my parents were big bowlers. My grandparents were big bowlers. And I had off-campus PE in high school. So we'd go bowling once a week or whatever. We went bowling for high school. It was cool. And when we were done, we could go over to the arcade. And me and my buddy Bill would play that football game that I'm picturing it. I have no idea what it was called. That was pretty fun. That'd be fun to get. Anyway, those are my stories, and I'm sticking to them. 117. Thanks for asking. That was a fun go down memory lane. 117 people here live. 11 now on YouTube. Thanks for being here. 4-5-6 for the good guys. Down 2-0. Top of 4. Doley swing and a foul ball and a 93-mile-per-hour sinker to start off the top of the 4th inning. I keep wanting to say bottom of the 4th inning. Or bottom for us, but we're the visiting team. Doley's 0 for 1. Miller's 55th pitch coming at him. He's got a shutout going through 3. Clean through 3. Doesn't look spectacular, but doesn't look bad either. Maybe. I don't know, honestly. That feels right, though. It was fun. It was really fun. Happy Friday, you, Joshua. Welcome in. I'm glad you are here, buddy. Hope it is. It is. I mean, not the Ranger game score. But it's better now that you're here and Troy and Natalie and everybody else is popping in. 10 people on YouTube, 116 on X and YouTube combined. Doley's going to smash one in the gap here. 3-0 pitch. Up and away. It's ball 4, right? That's right. Josh, I would say they're still high. Josh, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a subscriber to the channel, and thanks for spending a little bit of your Friday here. You know what? Maybe I can tell you this. Do I have the I don't really know where to go that gives me the good, probability. Where's the best place to go for that? And that was ball four, even though I thought the other one was ball four. Justin Steele and the Cubs are both seeking a second opinion on the elbow injury. If you were watching recently, he threw a gem against us. And now he's on the IL, and now they're asking for a second opinion, which is keep big bad news for Justin and the Cubs. Oh, what the heck? Jock Peterson, my pick to click, as they say, for today. Picked him to go deep. He walked earlier. Nobody on, man on first. Fastball up 1-1. Jock goes deep here. We'll tie it up. Bounces that ball fell. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Joshua said hi, and then Josh came in with a chance to win. And do you think it's dumb that we took down? I mean, no. I know people liked it, but no. I would put the I think that a lot of teams keep the flags up. Like we've got the don't they have it up there in left field? The I'm sure they have something that commemorates it. I know people are really upset about that. No, it didn't bug me at all. I'm more worried about, work fast, throw strike, change speeds. Speaking of changing speeds, splitter. Jock looked silly. Dolly steals second, though. I'll take it, I suppose. Jock looked bad. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. But Dolly moves over to second on the steal. Dolly did predict that he would steal 30 this year. I don't know his number. That's at least 2. Yeah, I thought so, Joshua. I thought so. There you go. And I thought that too. Yeah, I don't care that the huge banner went down. I was there the day they unveiled it. That was cool. But I never did we expect it to be up forever? I didn't. I didn't think about it. Let's be real. I didn't think about it. I know people were upset about it. I don't care. 1 out. Man on second, Josh Young. Tying run. Too early to be calling it that, but top of 4. Little flare now. Yes, that's going to drop. That's a base hit. Dolly's going to score. I'll take it. Yeah, baby. JJ with the RBI. Little flare in the right. Dropped in front of him, and Dolly was off on the swing, I guess. Certainly on contact, and cruised in. And as Joshua says, we are on the board. Yes. 2-1. Bad guys still have the lead, but we are rolling 1 out. JJ on first. I accept that. They should have. Yeah. Yeah, Troy. I was they cheated. That's a good pitch. Slider away. Nobody's hitting that thing. Jake Berger up. Let's reset. 2-1. Bad guys, top of 4. Josh Young just knocked in our first run. 2 solo home runs. Telez and Polanco get the Mariners 2. Pitching for us, deGrom. For them, Miller throwing his 67th pitch. Really nice knuckle curve. His first good knuckle curve of the day. 0-2. Jake Berger. Whew, those are 2 filthy pitches there. Yeah, Troy. I can talk about that all day. Nice hustle by Dolly. Exactly. Young comes through. Exactly. Chipping away. Amen. Exactly. Just got to keep looking. I love this group. You guys rock. The positivity here. I love the positivity. I do. You guys make me happy. And my phone just died. So there's that. Oh, I got this one. Let me make a change and plug this sucker in. 1 ball, 2 strikes pitch coming to Burger 0 for 1 on the day. Knuckle curve way away. Charlie Huff threw a knuckle curve, did he not? Pretty sure that was a knuckle curve that he threw. Mike Musina threw a knuckle curve. Burger with a smash. I think it's foul, and it is. Had the distance, I think. Can't really tell. But it was foul. Bryce Miller has a big-time fastball. Both these guys have big-time fastballs. He just threw his 70th pitch. 1 out, top of 4, so he's gone 3 1/3 with 70 pitches. He's not much long for this game. He won't get to the 6th inning, I'll tell you that. I would think 85 would be the top for him. Splitter down, runner goes. Yeah, baby. JJ? Made me think, is that even the runner? Josh Young, who will tell you he's slow. He is extremely slow, would probably be what he'd say. Cal Raleigh, one of the best defensive catchers in the game, had a little walking lead, took it. I love it. I love the aggressiveness. I'll tell you, in today's 2-1-25 game, you almost have to go every time. Like, I don't know what's going on. Unless you're JT Real Muto. Oof, that was an ugly swing on a slider. Nice pitch for Miller, 85. Outside, swing and a miss by Jake Burger. But you got to go, man. I don't know what the steal rate is this year, but it's high. I mean, JJ, come on. In a foot race, he's going to lose. He got that one. Nally says, even though the average isn't there for Dolly, I am loving. Yeah, I do too, Nally. I do too. You're 100% right. His numbers are not there, but they will be. I like his approach. He doesn't look like he's flailing. Still like the aggressiveness. Seems like a more calm, controlled aggressiveness to me. I mean, I admit it. I'm an absolute fan of Dolly, so I want to see these things, but I do think I am seeing them. I think he's going to be good. I mean, is he going to be the 2023 Dolly? No, I don't think so. I think that was the best we ever had. But I don't think it'll be the 2024 Dolly either. Well, Natalie, I totally agree. Jonah Heim, who I also love, 0 for 1 on the day. Takes a changeup at 81. Strike for 1-1. 2 outs, tying run on second. Jonah, who's been hitting the ball real hard as anybody in the league in the first couple of weeks of the year. A chance to knock in a 2-run RBI and get us tied up here. Miller about to throw his 75th pitch. Got to be towards the end of his day. Fastball in, non-competitive. 2-1. Joshua S. says, I'm liking how aggressive we are being. Absolutely. Totally agree. He is, Brian. Josh Young, look at you get basically 1 more run a game when Young's in the play at second. Safe. Basically 1 more run a game when JJ's in the lineup compared to when he's not. Also the great glove. Now, the thing about his great glove is Josh Smith is generally the third baseman when he's not in there, and Josh Smith is a great glove too. But that doesn't mean that Josh Young doesn't have a great glove. He's a top half of the league defensively, in my opinion, quite easily. But it's on the offensive side where he makes a big difference. Jonah's 2-1 pitch fastball. I call it a sinker. It's not. I'm sorry. That was a fastball. 93 up and away. How can you have a fastball that's above the strikes or a sinker that's above the strikes? That's just dumb. Whatever. Swing and a miss. Jonah is talking to himself. I never like seeing that. 2-2. Kind of deuces wild. 2-1 Mariners. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jonah Heim for 1 on the day. Gonna knock in this run right here, I hope. Come on, kid. Good knuckle curve. Fouled back. Count stays 2-2. Fastball up and away in the zone, I think, and fouled away. If you're just getting here, please vote in the Jacob deGrom how many strikeouts poll. Like the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Another fastball fouled away. Stay 2-2. 19 votes so far on the poll. 7 to 9 strikeouts is winning at 42%. The lowest answer, 0 to 3, only 11% of you said that. 16% of you said more than 10 strikeouts for deGrom tonight. It's a good knuckle curve. Strike 3 for Jonas. All right, so we get one. Jonah. Nope, not Jonah. Josh Young, a little flare into right field, scored Dolly from second. Cut the lead in half. Bad guys 2, good guys 1. Heading to the bottom of 4th. Jacob deGrom coming to the mound. Let's check the game stats, shall we? Two hits for the Rangers, Josh Young and Josh Smith. You got to be named Josh to get a hit today so far. 1 steal, Dolly. deGrom, 3 innings, 2 hits, 3 walks. Both hits are home runs, 3 strikeouts. So the 11% people are still winning. Over on the Mariners side, Miller, 4 innings, 2 hits, 3 walks, 5 Ks. I'll say it, he's outdoing deGrom so far. Nobody over there with 2 hits yet. They have 2 hits total. Polanco, that solo home run, and Tellez, that solo home run, are the only 2 hits for them. And they both left the yard. Set that better for you. There you go. Do you like Globe Life Field? I like the park we have now. You put air conditioning on it. So here's what happened. Great question, Troy. Easy answer, and I don't understand how anyone doesn't have this answer. My answer and the right answer, here it comes. We put a roof on that, and then we got, ready? John Gray, Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, Brooks Bochy, Jacob deGrom. Should I keep going? None of that happens if we stay in the beautiful brick from across the street. None of that happens if we don't put a roof over our heads. And let's be real. I moved here in 2011. I'd go to a couple games a year. It was freaking hot. Then I got when Bochy and deGrom joined the Rangers. I told Wifey, all right, buying tickets. And got a 20-game package 2 years ago. Got a full season package last year. Skipping it this year because I want to do this. But I'll be at 4 games next week. Yeah, it's just unarguable that it's better for, if you want a winning team, the new ballpark. And I think it's a palace. I think it's beautiful. I love it. I love going there. I feel comfortable there. I love it. I'm thankful that it's there. 6-hitter Rowdy Tellez up 4-1 with a home run, 1-2 now as deGrom throws a slider at 88. He blasted a ball 3 rows deep into the right field for the Mariners' second run earlier in the game. deGrom is now throws 61 pitches. I get people who love the old one, but I don't care. It's better for the Rangers. I mean, we have a world championship. Really nice play by Jake Berger. Ground ball down the line. Berger makes the play for the out. There's no way we have a world championship if we don't do that. And they never do. Semien doesn't come here. Seager doesn't come here. deGrom doesn't come here. Bochy doesn't come here. Probably Gray doesn't come here. Probably Haney doesn't come here. I mean, come on. It's. I don't understand the people outside of people just don't like change. But I love this park. Brian says Globe Life Field is nice because the AC inside is great. Outside looks like an airplane. I don't care what it looks like outside. I hear that all the time. I think it's pretty. Globe Life Park is gorgeous. Amen. Totally beautiful. Put a museum in there. As much as I love the old park, sitting in those seats. Yeah, it was brutal. Amen. I'll be honest with you. 2-1 pitch, slider down, swing and a miss, strike 1. I'll be honest with you. I think it's stupid not to have a roof. I mean, San Diego, LA, that's about it. I'd have to think about it more, but they should all have a freaking roof. Yeah. They just gave $500 million to Vladimir Guerrero. Okay. They just gave Soto $765 million. They just gave Ohtani $700 million. When the Rangers put a roof over our head, they became more profitable, not less. Easy for me to say. Just monopoly money to me. But everybody should have a roof. I think it's almost disrespectful and fully stupid in 2025 to have rainouts in MLB. Now, that can be sacrilegious, right? You're going to put a roof on Fenway? You're going to put a roof on Wrigley? I get it. But the answer is yes. 9 people here on YouTube, 120 overall. Check it out if you're watching the RSN. Best ERA since 2014, minimum 1,000 innings. deGrom 2. Kershaw 2.42, deGrom 2.53. Wow. Yeah, I would mostly skip the games from July to August. I mean, you and everybody else. Every now and then I get a older dude than me, crustier than me, and he comes in here and says, oh, I sat in the Arlington ballpark when it was 300 degrees on my butt because I sat on the middle. Okay. That sucked. Just don't understand it. Don't understand it. Give me a Hurtado barbecue in the ballpark. Give me air conditioning. Give me the beauty that is the Palace. If we still had the old park, we would still not have it. Huh? No one wanted to be here. Nobody wanted to go to the games. Nobody wanted to play here. Nobody wanted to hit here. Greatest free agents. Give me the best 5 free agents in the history of the Rangers pre-roof. Free agents. The only way you could build a team is through the trade or the draft. That's just a disadvantage that you don't have to have. Plus, what a crappy experience for your fans. 4-seamer up 96, ball 4. Yeah. That's why they didn't win. So, yeah, it's a good question. Was it Troy? It's a good question, Troy. And sometimes there's questions, oh, I don't know. No, that's an obvious one. And I just think it's silly when people disagree with them. J.P. Crawford up 2 outs. Man on first 2. 1 bad guys, 9-hitter up. Walked in his only bat. Running on us. I mean, that was a pretty good throw there, but it was a bounce. Corey had to scoop, so he's going up. I don't think it beat the runner anyway, but they're checking it. He was safe. Next pitch will be the 75th pitch from Jacob deGrom. Definitely coming to the end of his night. It's a good pitch good throw by Heim, but it did not beat the runner and bounced. And Corey was reaching up, not down. So I don't really know why we were looking at it, but whatever. 1-0 pitch with 2 outs. Swing. Ooh, that was filthy. 88-mile-per-hour slider. Look, J.P. Crawford looks like me. We got to do something about the running game. We have no chance to stop the runners from stealing. Slider down and in, back foot. JP looked bad. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We got 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Bad guys 2, good guys 1. deGrom throwing his 77th pitch. Might be his last inning. I don't know. He might go 1 more. I said he'd go 6-7 and give us 85-90 on my. Did I say that? I think that's what I said on my pregame thing video. But I don't know. Doesn't look smooth and free here. Yeah, Brian, I don't think I do either. I don't think I do either. Flare over JJ's head, base hit. Scores a run. 2 outs, he's going. Looked like it almost hit JJ's glove. but fell in for a base hit. My gosh. Crawford didn't look like he had a chance. And he just flew one out into left. Yeah, dang it. Boy, that ball almost lands in the dirt of the infield, but it's just barely over JJ's head. Boy, Smitty's in really shallow there, too, playing him very shallow. But still no play. He's off with the crack of the bat, scores easily. Bad guys 3, good guys 1. Jacob deGrom 2 solo home runs, and now a little flare. The Mariners, who can't score against anybody but Jacob deGrom, apparently, up 3-1. 2 outs in the 4th. J-Rod up 0-for-2 on the day. Hitting under 180. 4-seamer away. J-Rod swings through it. 1-1. What a frustrating game. 11 people here on YouTube, 116 on X and YouTube combined, meaning 105 over on X. Thanks for being here. Fastball. J-Rod didn't look like he had any chance there. Swung right through it. By far their best hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Generally just hits balls center cut. Can get him out with good pitches. So far, so good. It's a good pitch. Slider down. He takes it 2-2. Anyway, 19 votes so far in the poll. Lefty Milner. Is that Milner? Lefty Milner thrown in the pen. That 96-mile-per-hour fastball was center cut. J-Rod did have a good swing on it. Fouled it back 2-2. Anyway, 19 votes in the poll. Please vote. 20th vote sound. I mean, 20 is just more fun than 19. Please like the stream. 9 people here on YouTube, 120 overall. Like goal. 25, please like the stream. Tells the algorithm, hey, this doesn't suck to watch. Also have a goal of Super Chats. 5 Super Chats will get you a Q&A at the end of the game. Haven't hit that goal yet, but we will at some point. Slider J-Rod popped into the stands, and this next pitch will be his 85th pitch. And I say that because 85 pitches seems to be a marker that a lot of guys are looking at, especially early in the season. 85, when managers are definitely paying attention. I want to get him to 100. Different world, right? Tommy Lasorda and Fernando Valenzuela let him go. Shoot, 120, 140. It's a different world now. 85 seems to be the end. And that's just 2 outs in the 4th. If J-Rod gets on, we're not even through 4. 97 outside. Looks like it's going to be a foul ball. Goalie's going to go look at it. Stay in? Not quite. 3 or 4 rows deep. Again, that was his 85th pitch. Probably tells me deGrom doesn't come out for the 5th inning. Best case scenario, he's down 3-1 as the Rangers come to bat. Worst case scenario, J-Rod does some damage here and we don't even get through 4, but hopefully we don't have to deal with that. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Man on first, 3-1 bad guys. Crawford on first. J-Rod up to bat. deGrom. Fastball away, another foul ball. Lots of free souvenirs since the outs tonight. Slider down. J-Rod goes down and gets it. Oh, F7. That ball was high. Too high, Major League. Whatever. 3-1 bad guys. Leote. Then the top of the order, Marcus and Corey coming to bat. Let's check out Tops now. If you are new here, I love to collect cards still. I collect old cards and I collect some new cards. The new cards I generally collect are Tops now. I am not sponsored. Happily would be. Hey, Tops, hit me up. Tops Now is mostly, not totally, but mostly the only thing I buy that's new. Now, it's not totally true. I like the Heritage stuff every year. I like the Arcade stuff every year. My favorite all-time set is the 77 Top set, so I'll be collecting that next year when Heritage comes out. But this year they're 1976. Anyway, here's the Tops Now that are available right now. They're available for another 15 hours. They're both $9 each. Taylor Ward, Joe Adell, and Mike Trout, they all hit 2 bombs yesterday. Here's the thing. Joe Adell on one of my fantasy teams, sitting on my reserve, so screw that guy. And Marcelo Zuna, did you watch this one? This one went into the wee hours of the night. Ends a soggy evening by ripping a walk-off 2-run home run. Those are the only 2 Tops Now. They're both $9. No, I'm not sponsored, but I should be. Hey, Tops, give me a call. Yep, warning track power. Couldn't imagine going, oh man, I can only imagine. Yeah, those. So I grew up in San Diego, going to games in San Diego. I had a pass to go to the Dodger games. I went to a lot of games in LA. I get it. I was blessed. But and I love living in Texas. I love living here. But the heat, to sit in the outfield with nothing over you, no. And to be fair, they thought about putting a roof on there, but it was going to cost them like way too much. So they spent a little more to give us a whole brand new one. I don't know, Natalie. He hit a bomb yesterday, home run. Hasn't been great down there, but hit a home run yesterday. A lot of people, I posted it on my Twitter feed, and well, I'm not going to pull it up, but a lot of people, it did well on X. A lot of people took note of his gait, running around the bases. He didn't look great. Matter of fact, people said, hey, that looks like an old guy who's got a bad back. I mean, it kind of did. I don't know. Can we really tell? I don't know. He needs to get healthy and he needs to hit. I suspect he will be back sooner rather than later. But that's assuming a couple of things. One, he's healthy, which I'm not totally sure he is. But he wouldn't be playing, right? 2, he hits down there. And 3, Leote doesn't get hot. So, speak of Leote, swing and a miss, strike 1, 2 balls, 1 strike. Miller back out there, by the way, about to pitch for the throw his 85th pitch. So I don't know how to answer that. I would say I'd be shocked if he's not here before the All-Star break, but I don't know. He needs to start hitting. Hey, Neo, what's going on, man? Neo is in the house, peeps. He's a veteran and a regular here, and I appreciate you being here. Happy Friday night to you. I'm going to all of them, Troy. I'll be at all of them here. Leote lifts ones to right. Kind of deep, not deep enough. F9. That's 1 out, top of 5. Bad guys 3, good guys 1. Bryce Miller, Jacob deGrom pitching duel. 3-1 Mariners. Guess we'll call it that. Carter does not get consideration yet. Wait. Carter does not get consideration yet unless we have an injury. Otherwise, I doubt we. Well, I mean, if he gets hot, Leote's not exactly playing like an all-star. Yeah, it'll be fun. Kathy, what's going on? Kathy, I like Neo. Neo, blow your mom. Hope you're having a great day, Kathy. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being there. Thanks for being. There you go, Brian. Happy to say hi to anybody, really. Certainly anybody's mama. Swing foul ball. That'll be 1-2 to Marcus Semien. 93 mile per hour here. Miller does throw hard. And here we are. 4 1/3, 1 earned run. Just a base hit from Josh Young knocking in Dolly. Our only run. 3 runs for the bad guy. Solo home run. Polanco solo home run. Tellez. And they scrape together another one for 3. Here's the fastball from, it might have been a split. Yep, splitter down and away, 2-2. Marcus, turn on a fastball here. Get me back in ball game. All right. I am no professional. If I was, I wouldn't eat on the stream, but I'm hungry, and these are good. Gonna have some hot honey cheese curls. Maybe it'll change our luck. Not that I believe in such things. Stinker up and in. Whatever. I don't know if I ever agree with that, but it certainly had some in movement in towards the right-handed hitter. I call that a tailing or tailing fastball, but whatever. They call it a sinker. All the way 2-2. Miller's now thrown 90 pitches. This is almost assuredly going to be his last inning. I don't know who their lefty specialist is, but might be time to bring him in for Seager hitting 2. And Jock. I do like Jock at 5 better than I like him at 4 because that spreads them out between Seager and Jock, so less chance to have the lefty. But whatever, might be a time to get Miller out here. Back in the day, you might let Miller try to go through 5 just to get him the win. I just don't think managers consider that anymore, care about that anymore. But it still pops in my head. Do you let him go through 5 and try to get the win? Needs 2 more outs to get there. Out of the way, full count. Seven people on YouTube, 111 over on X. I'm glad you're here. Full count to Simeon. Again, very unprofessional of me to eat on stream. But I'm not a pro. Simeon pops it up, and that'll be 2 outs. F6. Well, the game is not super, super fun. Corey Seager might change that. These things are freaking great. I'm easily pleased. Corey Seager, you could easily please me with a base hit right here. Something in the gap or something over the fence would be even better. Yeah, these are, well, they're called cheese curls, but I would say they're a cheese puff. Whatever. Foul ball 0-1. Come on, Corey. The curve fouled away. 0-2. Hey, you want to stream? You can use the same stuff I do. I have a free version. But if you want the paid version, that's a good deal. You save $10 right there. You should do it. I've probably had mostly on my other channel, to be fair, I don't know, 15 or 20 people use it. My referral link, I mean. Everybody loves it. They never let it go. Easiest way to stream, StreamYard. There's some other ways, and I might actually start playing with some of them, but StreamYard, by far, for newbies and for veterans, is the best way to stream. Especially if you want to bring on guests. Kind of idiot-proof, and being an idiot like I am, I like that. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Corey Seager. Rangers down by 2. Deuces Wild were in play, but now it's a full count. Bryce Miller up 3-1. Mariners up 3-1. Miller about to throw his 100th pitch of the game to Corey Seager. That's successful to him. It'll end the 5th inning. Corey just misses it, lips it. Going to be an F8 or an F9. Probably an F9. Nope, F8. Amen, Joshua. Amen. And it is late. 10-13. Halfway through this game, through the middle of the 5th, 4.5 in the books. Good guys, 1. Bad guys, 3. Have you ever had Hutchins Bar? I don't think so. Where's that? I love me some barbecue. You seen my belly? You could. Well, I mean, that's my shirt more than. Trust me, I look like I like barbecue, and I do. I've heard of Hutchins, but I don't know it, Troy. Where's it at? Let's see. We did the tops now. Let's do the news of the day. How about that? I could hit the right buttons. If I could hit the right buttons. I don't know that I've ever pretended to sing Cher before in my life. All right, here we go. Checking my X speed on the day. Hey, that's me. Oh, I'm good looking. Hey, that's me. Well, I'm good looking. Jacob deGrom's career numbers at T-Mobile Park. 1.62 ERA. Gonna go up a little bit today. Mariners before the game were playing around with torpedo bats. Rosarina liked it. Julio did not. Hey, that's me. Oh, I'm good looking. Jock Peterson was my pick to click to hit a home run tonight. Hasn't worked out so far. This is cool. Check this out. Young kid on the White Sox gets the news that he makes the team. Love those. City Connect caps for Tampa Bay. Look it. I like it. I said I kind of like these, especially if I'm taking the family to SeaWorld. I mean, they're pretty loud and they're pretty cool. I like stingrays as long as they don't jump into the boat and take me out like they did Crikey guy. There you go. You want to see Evan Carter go deep? Is Natalie still here? Evan Carter, bing! There's the home run that he hit last night. Mark Church, by the way, in for Jacob deGrom. Jacob goes 4. Evan goes deep last night. There's the run that we were talking about. Hey, is that running like a grandpa? Or is he running like a guy who just hit a home run and doesn't care what you think? I don't know. Hard to tell. Mark Church in for the 5th inning. Jacob deGrom goes 4. Largely not overly successful innings, but 2 solo home runs and a 3rd run. Boog Shumby, if you play MLB The Show, you hear him all day, every day. He's a good guy. He's funny. He's a good announcer with the Cubbies' birthday. Love this. Frankie Lindor couldn't take care of that. Get that thing. Hey, Blue, I can't. The donut, it's stuck. What do I do? Well, dummy, give it to Pete. There you go. Muscles. Yeah. Kind of fun. This is kind of cool. Wait, what? So do you know that it's time for, hey, there's a base hit. Mark Church almost, I mean, if he was 20 feet tall, would have got decapitated. Polanco has already gone deep tonight. Base hit in the center, 2 for 3 on the night now. Mark Church, who I really, really like getting hit again. Masters weekend, do you care? Do you know about the pimento? You should. Well, get yourself to University of Miami baseball this weekend, starting today. The pimento cheese milkshake, vanilla yogurt and ice cream, vanilla syrup, pimento cheese, potato chips, topped with a mini pimento cheese. I love me some pimento cheese. Love it a lot. Mike Ehrmantraut from Breaking Bad loves himself some pimento cheese. $1.50, I think, sandwich at the Masters. But that sounds disgusting. There you go. CJ Nikowski, you remember him? Liked him. Lots of fun and games last night, but when is Major League Baseball going to step in on this? Bryce Harper's fingers 12 inches longer and improperly wearing an oven mitt to gain advantage on a potential head by first slide. He's right. That's crazy. Robo-umps now. Mark Ripperger umped the second ever perfect game since 2015. Pat Hoberg, who got suspended in a gambling situation. He wasn't gambling, but whatever. He was suspended in a gambling scandal. He's the only guy to ever have a perfect game, and that was in the World Series in 2022. Well, last night, for the second time in over 10 years, some guy had a perfect game. Now, my point in posting that is it only happened twice. Don't you tell me you don't want robo-umps. It's only happened twice. That's ridiculous. That's a great pitch right now. Four-seamer comes back. Riley, take a seat. First out, backwards K. Man on first, Mark Church looked good right there. I dropped a video today. Texas Rangers are added to the Team USA World Baseball Classic coaching staff. So listen, the manager's deGrom. You might know him from MLB Network. I like him. Always liked him. He was almost the Rangers manager. Really came close, actually. I think the story is he turned it down. I don't want to lie. 6-4-3 double play. Yes, sir. I'll take it. Mark Church exactly what we needed right there. And that's the inning. Good guys coming to bat. Down by 2. Seager, Simeon, Berger. Thank you very much. I like it. Anyway, DeRosa, almost the manager of the Rangers. Lots of Rangers flair. Listen, Bruce Bochy got the bug for managing with the WBC. He managed, what was it, Germany, right? He managed Germany. And the story goes he went to a Rolling Stones concert and he saw Mick Jagger up on stage, older than him, doing all the hips and stuff that he does. Hey, I can, if he can do that, I can do that. WBC helped to bring Bochy back. Skip Schumacher, who and here's the good news, and I was going to do a video on this, and I probably still will, but you guys are going to get the first crack at my thought here. Bochy's not going to retire. Here's why. If you're Skip Schumacher, the likely guy to take over the Rangers when Bochy retires is Bochy's contract ends at the end of this year, 3-year run. Do you take this job Schumacher does? No, I don't think you do. So I think when DeRosa makes the call, I think he's got to say to Bochy, am I the Rangers manager next year? I don't know anything. I'm making some assumptions. But would you take this job? I guess the idea is, well, I'll take the job unless I get a manager's job. Maybe he said that to DeRosa. They're good buddies. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that probably gives me a little more confidence that Bochy will be managing next year, which I'm happy about. Schumacher is almost assuredly the manager when Bochy leaves, unless he takes a job, like the last guy did, went over to the White Sox. But anyway, Schumacher will be a bench coach, and Michael Young will be an assistant manager. So yeah, a lot of Texas Rangers in the leadership of the WBC. Does that mean Wyatt Langford makes the team? Does that mean Corey Seager makes the team? Corey Seager probably not injury prone. Wyatt Langford? Maybe. We shall see. And there's the coaching staff in its entirety, and you can watch my video. And hey, there's me this morning. And Matt Moore was cut. I think he's injured. It probably doesn't make a lot of sense. But I keep an eye on him. I've always liked Matt Moore. I always wanted Matt Moore as the lefty in the pen for the Rangers every year. The past 3 years, I've done videos on, hey, take a look at Matt Moore. He's a freebie right now. 0-2 pitch to Josh Smith, who is 1 for 2 on the day. He's hitting third today. Thornton, a righty out of the pen. Miller's done. Bad guys 3, good guys 1. Top of 6. 12 more outs for my Rangers to score 3 or more. Take this win from Seattle. Slash down the line. Yeah, baby, inside the line. That's going to be a double. Bounces off the wall. He's going to cruise in a second. No play at all. Base hit for Smitty. His second of the day. Don't tell me he's not a 3-hitter. 2 for 3 with an extra base hit. Boom. Love it. Anyway, that's the news check of the day. Brought to you by me and my X account. X, formerly known as Twitter. You can follow me at Jeff Bates on X, which is super convenient because Jeff Bates is my name. As I said earlier, Dolly gets up and in, up on the hands a lot. Is he diving in and I just can't see it? Happens every game. Not that he gets hit. He says he's okay. He said okay. He says it hit the pad, I think. All right, if he's not hurt, I'm happy. Watching the replay now. It's the glove. Yeah. Right, every time. Yeah. Those bones can break pretty easy, though. It doesn't matter how tough or strong you are, man. That bone breaks, you're done. Yeah, same spot, exactly. He looks okay. Jock Peterson, my pick to hit a home run. You saw it on my X, just showed you. Hitting 5 today, 0 for 1. Batting an atrocious under 100. Nobody out. First and second. Blast here puts the good guys ahead. Ooh. Probably sitting fastball because that curveball looked kind of flat to me. I'm way behind in the chat. Let me get caught up in chat after Jock hits this blast. Well, blast 4-6-3, maybe ground ball to second. Did he beat it? Ah, dang it. Ground ball, 4-6-3 double play. Does move the runner over to third, but at the cost of 2 outs. 2 outs now, Smitty over at third. Ugh. Pimento cheese shake looks disgusting. I love me some pimento cheese, but that did look gross. Double play, yeah. Well, you need to head down to Spartanville or Spartanburg. They have Spartanburg Burger. It has been. I don't like fried. No, I'm out on the tomato thing, but I love me some pimento cheese. Yeah, I have a strong opinion on that, Troy. It is not what everybody else's is. We can talk about that if you want. But first, JJ, come on, split a gap score run. Double here will tie it up, right? Deep blast into right field. Get up! Get up! Yeah! Did that leave? Yeah! Josh Young with the blast. Yes! 2-run home run, JJ. Yeah, baby. Josh Young is back, and I freaking love it. Got to be honest, wasn't sure. Boy, we're at right field. It's like a vacuum for baseballs tonight. JJ, oh man, he got all of it. I thought it was in on the hands, but it was most definitely not. He got that right where you want to hit it. Oh man, just barely over. Just barely over. Doesn't even get to the guy standing in the front row. So that, what they call that, a wall scraper. But you know what? Counts for 2. Tie game. 3-3. Smashed by Berger in the left field base hit. I like this Thornton guy. He's getting thumped. JJ with the home run, 2-run blast gets us tied up. We got a new ball game. Jake Berger with 2 outs. Slams one into left field. Looked like a sweeper, maybe. Just yanked it into left field. I like it. Troy, if you want to talk about Zach Campbell, remind me in between innings. I'll talk about that. Happy to see Michael Young. Yeah, I love Michael Young. I'm a huge Michael Young fan. Love that. Him and Hero are good buddies, too, from everything I've heard. Maybe gas, but I have a really... No, dude. So, Michael, I'm going to take you on that one. See what happens here. Jonah swings to the first pitch before I'm even looking. That's the third out. But, hey, we're tied up. Josh Young, hot. Almost hitting 500 coming into the game. Last 2-run home run. We're now tied 3-3 through 6 and 5.5. Bottom of 6 coming up. And it's a bullpen game now. It's tied at 3, and we're in our pen. Miller pitched good. Really good, actually. Won't be getting a win, won't be getting a loss. deGrom wasn't so good. 2 solo home runs, gave him another run for 3. Didn't look great. Didn't look horrible, but didn't look great. We're in the ball game. I accept. But yeah, it's a bullpen game now. Let's get back to Michael. Love you, Michael, but I'm going to argue with you. It may be gas, but I have a really bad feeling about the offense this year. So we're going to be a top. I say so. We're going to have a top 10 offense. More than likely, we're going to have a top 5 offense. We are. Simeon, Seager, Langford, Young, Doley, Berger, Smitty, Heimhiggy. I put that up against almost any lineup in the AL. Who are obviously better offenses? It's a small list. They certainly haven't been good yet, but it's not even Jackie Robinson Day. It's not even tax day. Not even halfway through April. Our pitching is going to come back. Our starting pitching is going to come back to the pack. But I like, and look at the AL West. The Mariners, probably our biggest competitor. The Astros, I just don't believe. Check my little video today, a little preview video, showed the percentages. If you're watching the RSN right now, they're showing that Josh Young bobblehead. I'm excited about this one. I'll be at the game. Speaking of April 15th, it's the April 15th game versus Mike Trout and the California, LA, Anaheim Angels. I really like that bobblehead. I really like Josh Young. Anyway, that's my thought, and I'm sticking to it. Let's go, Josh. Ouch. He always gets hit. Talking about Doley, same spot. Yeah. Freaking new Josh with ground and don't play. Jock is bad. He is not bad, Troy. He's a stud. He's just not doing it. And Josh Young goes deep. He's certainly off to a bad start. 133 people between X and YouTube, 11 here on YouTube. I'm glad you are here. Please like the stream. If you haven't already. Lefty on lefty here, Milner. There was an 0-1 pitch, a little away. 1-1 now to Rayleigh. Milner's been a little hot and cold so far this year. 132 here between X and Twitter, 10 on YouTube. Ground ball, backhanded by Seager. Big arm, nice scoop. Yeah, baby, 6-3. Backhand by Seager. Big arm running away from the bag. Jake Berger scoops it. Put a third baseman over at first baseman. And you're in good shape. I love it. Look, I get it. Corey Seager's going to be at first base or DH at some point, but it's not now. Let's stop with the, hey, let's put him over at first. The guy is still an above average shortstop by plenty. That's a really, really nice professional play right there. Anyway, like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're on YouTube and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It'll take you about a minute after subscribing to be allowed to chat in the chat. Another lefty, 1 for 2. Rowdy Tellez hit a home run off Jake deGrom earlier. One of 2 solo home runs early in the game for the Mariners. We're tied at 3, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Big sweeper in. Padres' Nick Pivetta looking good against Colorado, if you care. Wow. Sweeper on the corner, sit down, backwards. Just shut up. Stand there. Sit down. Shut up. I'm getting a little grumpy. Shut up. Jared Sandler tweets out, Josh Young's 343-foot home run, shortest home run of his career. Yeah. That's weird. That right field is short. 3 tonight in this ballpark. Eats up hitters. I don't know why. Not so much tonight. These are good. All right. 0-2 pitch from Milner. Just misses down. Wow. Boy, that was a strike. That looks like a strike to me. Robo-umps now. For the sweeper. Started in. Definitely over the plate. Miller looked great that inning. I mean, a bunch of lefties against him, but wow. Smooth, clean. And we're tied. Good guys 3, bad guys 3. 134 people here live. 9 on YouTube, 125 on X. I'm glad every single one of you spend a little bit of your Friday night with me. If you don't know me, hey, how you doing? My name's Jeff, which is super cool because my X account is at Jeff Bates on X. Crazy how that works. Follow me over there. Also at Texas Clubhouse is where you can follow me and subscribe on YouTube. It's free, and somebody will save a kitty's life if you subscribe tonight, but tonight only. You like words, I write them sometimes on Substack at the Batesball Report. Check that out. And I go live a lot for Ranger games. Trying to restart to see how many likes we have. We have 15 likes on the stream, which is awesome. I appreciate every single one of you. However, the goal is 25, so I need 10 more of you to go like my stream over on YouTube, or, you know, those cats' lives don't get saved. I'm way behind the chat. I think chat might have froze or something. No, there we go. I was way behind in chat because I moved it. My apologies. All right, let's fix that. Where was I? TLC said a while ago, sorry guys, that was my fault. I moved chat. I didn't realize that. Dozing on and off, woke up just in time. Was it me? Did I yell? Yes, we tied it up. I love it. I do. Where'd you go? I don't know. I know it was me, but I don't know what I did. Trying to get caught up in chat and almost shut down my own stream. Templar in against the lefty. Spear or Spire. I think it's Spear. Templar hits righty. Spear or Spire throws lefty, and obviously Pilar matches lefties. Top of 7, 0-2 pitch to Pilar now. 3-3 tied up. Way behind in chat still. We'll get caught up in chat here after this. Whoosh. 96 mile per hour cheese sits down Pilar. And we're at the top of the order. 1 out, 7th inning. Marcus Corey coming up. Obviously, that lefty comes in to move Leote out, frankly, put in Pilar. Got to be better for Simeon with the lefty, but then you've got Steer up. I love Josh. I do too. We got some strings of hits together. Yeah. Zach Ample, 12,000 balls. That's insane. I have caught. Once our offense gets going and gets going, holy, yeah. Amen, Troy. Playing baseball left. Amen to that. Jock is bad right now. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. He is. Roy says hopefully. Natalie says Jock is in his head. What a play by Corey. He might be right. KO. I like Milner. Yeah. Got to shower before these games now, too. Yeah. Pretty late. I like Church long term, but he hasn't looked good yet. Kenny Nichols in the house. Thanks for coming in, Kenny. Welcome back. Glad to see you again. Thanks for being here. Brand new game is right. 1-2 pitch, fastball away, 96. And out. 2-2. Top of 7, 3-3, 1 out. Simeon Seager. I do not try. I like the guy. I like Leclerc, the person. I like him very much. He's very popular in the clubhouse. Liked him as a long-time Ranger, but no. Yeah, baby. Base hit down the line, probably two. Yeah, he's cruising in there pretty good. Not even a throw. Yeah, baby. 1 out, 2 bagger, and we've got our best hitter, one of the best hitters on the planet, up with the go-ahead run in scoring position. 1 out. 11 of you here, 139 on X and Twitter, X and YouTube total. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Couple goals we're working on. 25 likes would make me happy and save a puppy. What's the other one? Oh, yeah, 5 super chats, and you get a little free Q&A at the end of the show. You can hit these hearts things now and then. That's me doing that right now. That was me. That's fun. There you go. Somebody else is doing it now. I don't know what that does, but I think it's kind of fun. And I looked down and I remembered it. Do it, Troy. Use soap. All right, Simeon's on second, 1 out. Top of 7, Corey Seager's up. Lefty on a lefty here. First pitch kind of down the middle, 95 mile per hour fastball. I bet Corey wishes he went for that one. Looks straight, certainly down the tube. Yeah, me too, Mark. Me too. I like him. I'm a fan, but no. I don't want him on my bullpen. Ball down. I mean, he had some nice numbers, some nice memories. No. When he came in the game, well, my confidence wasn't high. Put it that way. Nice fastball right there. Down the way 96. Swinging a miss by Corey. Slider in the dirt away. 2-2. You locals, what do you think of the weather today? Nice and toasty. It's supposed to be even nicer tomorrow. High of 83 in the DFW. Expected. Not too shabby. 2-2 pitches driven to left. Pretty deep. Probably going to be an F7 that he can't move Marcus over on. Marcus goes. Safe at third. I don't love it, but it worked. Huh. I mean, it was a pretty deep fly ball. Never make the third out at third base, but hey. Instead of man on second, 2 outs, we got a man on third and 2 outs. Rosen, okay, that's fair. I mean, that's a pretty good throw, though. I was going to say Randy's not known for a big arm, but whoa, Marcus, geez. Marcus has a hustle back they show on the replay to make the tag. Wow, that is risky. I don't love that. It worked, but I don't love that. And that's Simeon, who down by, 4 the other day, stole in the bottom of the ninth, and I wrote about it on my Substack. The Batesball report on Substack. What a bonehead play it was. That almost was too. But we'll see. I mean, you're not going to score an out here, so the advantage is just if Josh hits some smash in the outfield, or if there's a pass ball or a wild pitch or something along those lines, block. We'll see. Seems like a negligible advantage for that risk, but it worked out. Feliz Navidad blew a save as he surrendered a 2-run triple to David Freese. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Oh, boy, I'd have to think on who the bullpen was, Neo. I don't know. That was a long time ago. Can I have Trevor Hoffman at his Mo Rivera? I don't remember who was in the pen, honestly. I mean, that was... Cam Smith of the Astros blasts his first career home run. I like that kid. He's going to have a nice career. Hasn't been doing well at all this year so far. It's early. He hit his first home run tonight. Who would you have, Neil? I'd have to look at the roster. I'd love to hear what your answer is for that. He takes a fastball / sinker down. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're tied at 3, top of 7. Simeon's on third. Smitty, who's already got 2 hits on the night, including a double down the left field line, sitting in the 3-hole tonight. RBI spot, and would love to see one right here. Doley, of course, on deck. Spears' 20th pitch. Oh, it's a really good slider. Troy, you soap. Don't fall. Get clean. Really good pitch there. Get Smitty. We're through 7, 6 outs each, 3-3. Bullpen game, anybody? Both teams have 6 outs. Somebody's going to score a run, somebody's going to make a mistake, or somebody's going to be a hero. Everybody, Troy's getting all wet. All right. What else do I have to show you? I showed you that. Nobody cares about my fantasy team. I'm not going to bother you with that. I think we're good. Let's do scores. Let's check scores on the day, shall we? Oh, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Let's check scores. Top of the ninth in San Diego. San Diego's up 8-0. Colorado getting shut out against the Padres. They're having a real nice year. What happened? Through 8 in Arizona, Brewers are shutting out the D-backs. 3-0 so far. Bottom of the 6th in LA. Cubbies down. Also getting shut out by the Dodgers. 3-0. Pretty sure that's a Yoshi Yamamoto start. Top of 5, Mets are hitting 2 outs, first and third. They're up by 2, 3-1 against the West Sacramento's. Finals on the night. Cleveland shut out KC 7-0 in KC. Cincinnati at home 5-3 over Pittsburgh. Tampa Bay doubled up Atlanta in Tampa Bay 6-3. Final after 6 innings, Giants 9, Yankees 1. Stroman got blasted, only got 2 outs in the first inning. Final in Miami, the Nationals 7-4 over the Not Dolphins. Final in Chicago, White Sox crush the Red Sox 11-1. Houston 14, Angels 3 in not Minute Maid. Minnesota drops a game in Minnesota to Detroit 7-6. St. Louis shuts out Philly at home 2-0. Baltimore, Toronto was postponed. Bottom 7 here, 3-3, tied up 8-9-1 for Seattle. Milner, who looked real good in the 6th, out to start the 7th. I doubt he would stay in for the one-hitter J-Rod, but we'll see. 15 people live here on YouTube, excuse me. I'm sorry. Let's do that again. 15 people live on YouTube, 130 on X. I'm glad you're all here. 0-2 pitch just misses 4-seamer. Ball 1. David Robertson, what about him? Here's to you, Mr. Robertson. Not quite. Jesus loves you more. Is that it? More than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 2-2 pitch coming to the 8-hitter. Scored a run on the night. Rivas. Did he go? Yeah, he went. Strike 3. Sit down, kid. Sweeper. Yeah, he looked good there, didn't he, TLC? He looks real good today. Miller looking good. This is his 5th hitter. Lefty on lefty here, J.P. Crawford. Did a little damage earlier. Chris Martin on the bump in the bullpen. I'm assuming he will come in for the next hitter. J-Rod. Says Derek Halden was on the roster, so was Colby Lewis. Sure. They wouldn't be in the bullpen, though. Right? They were both part of the, for the playoffs, the 3-man rotation, right? Yeah, I have no idea who was in the pen then. We can look it up, I suppose. 1 out. Bottom of 7, tied up. Milner, Crawford, J-Rod on deck. That was weird. Fastball up and in, very behind on it. Looked like he sliced it almost straight back. That was strange. JP with good hair. Kind of an ugly swing. Little dribbler to the pitcher. 1 unassisted. You don't see that in the book very often. Probably his last hitter. I'm assuming Chris Martin. See Jerusalem bells are ringing. Coming in for J-Rod. Yeah. Coach is coming out to get him. Yeah, exactly. Mark W. saying in chat exactly what I was thinking. Milner looked great right there. Nice job, Hobie. I grew up in San Diego. Hobie always makes me think of boogie boards and surfboards, which makes me happy. 1 2/3 there, right? Looked good. Martin, lead singer of Coldplay, coming in to face J-Rod. Let's check the game stats. Let's start with the pitching. If you're just getting here, get caught up. It was deGrom versus Milner. deGrom went 4 innings. 3 earned runs, 3 hits, 4 walks, 2 solo bombs. ERA balloons to 4.30. He won't win, he won't lose. Mark Church didn't look good, pitched an inning, gave up 1 hit, struck out 1, looked worse than that to me. Milner 1 2/3, clean. 2 strikeouts, clean. Really, really good. Looking good. Chris Martin, again, the lead singer of Coldplay. Weird that he's also a reliever for us. Check on the clock. It's time for him to come in. The clocks, excuse me, would have been funnier. Guess I'm not that funny. For the bad guys today, Miller went 5 innings, 2 hits, 3 walks, struck out 5. ERA dropped to 4.50. Thornton got thumped 1 inning, 2 earned runs. Spire just came in, looked real good. Dominant, actually, 1 inning, 2 Ks. 2 more innings for the Mariners pen. 2 1/3 needed for us. We are tied 3-3, bottom of 7. Hitting heroes, Smitty with 2 hits. Josh Young with 2 hits and 3 RBIs. All 3 of the RBIs for the good guys by Josh Young. For Seattle, nobody has 2 hits. They only have 4. Oh, excuse me. Jorge Polanco, 2 hits, including a bomb. Raleigh also, I'm sorry. Polanco went deep. Tellez went deep, and they scored on another RBI by J.P. Crawford. My brain is not working, and I'm even reading it. And that was quick. Wow. Chris Martin got out of that really quick. I looked away, and I didn't even see what happened, but he got out of the inning. So here, let me pull it up here. What did I miss? What happened there? J-Rod grounded out to Young first, or 5-3. Threw a cutter at 89 or at 90. Got him to ground out 5-3, and I missed it. Dang. Whatever. We're through 7. I accept. 150 people here live. 14 on YouTube. 136 over on X. This is a good game. This is a bullpen game. Chris Martin just got J-Rod, the biggest threat by far of the lineup. We got 6 more outs for both teams. 3 runs for both teams. 6 more outs for both teams. Somebody's going to score a run or make a mistake here. Milner has been on point all season. Yeah, I mean, hey, Blake, what's going on? Wow, today was really, really, really good. All right, well, let's reset. I missed that last one. I feel bad about that, but whatever. My name is Jeff Bates. Your name is TLC or Mark or Neo or something like that. Natalie, whatever. And I'm glad you are here. Follow me over on X at Jeff Bates on X. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Texas Clubhouse on YouTube. It's free. If you like words, read mine on Substack, the Batesball Report. You can hit these little hearts. That was me. We do. There you go. Thank you, whoever that is. Thank you. There's a couple goals. Looking for 25 likes on the stream today. Hoping for 5 super chats. We don't have any right now, and we only got 6 more outs per. Troy, are you wet? Did you dry off? Did you use soap? Did you get behind your ears? I'm glad you're back. You missed some stuff. You did, but I'm glad you're here. 3 hours of the game has come and gone. That doesn't make sense to me because the stream's only 2 hours and 23 minutes. Huh. Oh, the whole show. Never mind. 2 hours and 23 minutes into the stream. We got a tie game. Good guys are up. 4, 5, and 6 hitter. Doley leading the way. Jock Peterson, my pick to click, meaning the guy I thought would hit a home run. I think he's on deck. Should be on deck, right? Anyway, let's get a run. Top of 8. We're in Seattle. 3-3 tie. Everything's soap dry. Good job. I don't want everything. Let's not get too detail oriented. Just want to know about I want to know about every. Vargas in for Seattle. He throws right-handed. Looks like he throws pretty hard. I don't know much about him. I'm not going to lie to you. Don't know him. Doley I know and I love. 0-2 pitch here. Last one. I think that's going to get in the gap. Get down, ball. It does get down. It does not get in the gap. J-Rod gets over there. I think Doley's going. He is. Oh, don't slide like that. That's a double. The ugliest kind of double. Geez, looked like he just kind of ran to the bag and then flopped on it. I think he fires that bat like a 6-year-old. I think he thought it was going to go in the gap like I did. J-Rod got over there pretty quickly. Makes a pretty decent throw. Not a good throw. He's out. Perfect throw. He's out. Good throw. He's probably out. Doley was running hard. I like the hustle. Oh, I really hate that he flopped down like that. Brandon Paul, that's welcome in, Brandon. Glad you're here. Corey Seager hits a home run. I'm rich. Well, I hope you get rich, kid. I am rooting for that then. Welcome in, Brandon, and thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you're new here, please like the stream. Don't be a stranger, and I hope you get rich. 0-1 pitch now to Jock Peterson again, who I picked to hit a home run today. Hinted. That is a home run if a pop-up to, no, not so much. F5. Yeah, F5, foul ball. Jock's going to have to go to extra innings if he's going to hit the home run like I predicted. 1 out. Dolly at second. JJ up. That's Josh Young. We got 3 runs on the day. He's got 3 RBIs on the day, which you know what that means? He's having a good day. He had a home run, the shortest home run of his major league career. Oh, almost ran into Rowdy Tellez there, not watching. Let's see what he can do here. I'll tell you what. Base hit's going to score Dolly. He can have all 4 of the RBIs on the night. That'd be all right with me. Dolson's playing night and day difference. Yeah. Troy. Vargas. Nowhere close on that one, 2-0. 155 of you total. 18 on YouTube. 156 now total. 18 on YouTube. I'm glad you're all here. Thanks for spending a little Friday night with me. 2-0 pitch, fastball cutter, down 93, 2-1. If you're just getting here, I am glad you're here. My name is Jeff Bates. JJ Josh Young, just back off the IL a couple days ago. 2 for 3 tonight. 2-run blast and another RBI for all 3 of the Ranger runs. Oh, fastball in the corner, 2-2. Mariners got a couple early home runs. Tellez, Polanco first, Tellez second, and then JP got in the third. That gets you caught up, frankly. 3-3. Top of 8, 1 out. Dolly on it with a double on second base. Josh Young going to trade spots with him right here. Right, he is. He's going to split a gap, score a run. He's going to trade spots with maybe a single, get to second on the throw, maybe a double. I feel it. Here it comes. Little tapper past the mound, 4-3. Going to move the runner over to third, but not what I was calling. Not what Brian was asking for either. 4-3 moves over the go-ahead run over to third, 90 feet away now. Jake Berger just had a birthday. What is it, yesterday? It was yesterday. 20 people here. Please hit the like button. We're trying to hit 25. I'm pretty sure the highest I've had on a stream this year for the games was 21 or 22. Hey, we just hit 21. So I'm glad you guys are here. 1 or 2 more. We can maybe set the stream record for the new show here. Anyway, who cares about that? The game is more important. 2 outs, man on third. Jake Berger, 1 for 3 on the day. Looking to earn his RBI money. Just brush your teeth. You're set. Well, I'm eating cheese curls, so brush my teeth later. 1-0. Let's get that fastball and drive something, Jake. Sack fly won't do it. Need to find some grass. Slider in 2-0. Yeah, please do. Hit the like button. Please do. Action pitch here, 2-0. Little bouncer in front of the pitcher's mound. And that'll do it. Can't get Dolly in. Wastes the double from Dolly. Wow. He tips his cap. The pitcher. Okay. Oh, tipped it again. Tipped his cap twice. Huh. Whatever. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Bullpen game. Martin will probably come back in. He had the 1 out, 1 pitch to end the 7th, so I'm sure he'll come out for the 8th. Luke Jackson in the 9th, anyone? We'll see. Getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. Anyway, yeah, the Mariners come up with the bottom of the 8th, tied up at 3. Yeah. Well, I'll take that over a loss in 9, but you don't want to burn our bullpen, right? All right, let's reset. I'm making a mess. My name is Jeff Bates, which is convenient because my X is at Jeff Bates on X. You can follow me over there. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Texas Clubhouse. We're tied 3-3 going to the bottom of the 8th. JJ, Josh Young, 3 RBIs for the Rangers. That's all of it. deGrom gave up 2 solo home runs, one to Polanco, one to Tellez. And that's basically all the offense right there. JP Crawford knocked in one also, getting you to the 3-3 score that we have here. Bullpen game, bottom of the 8th. J-Rod was the last out, so it'll be 2-3-4 for the Mariners against Chris Martin. Singing about clocks and throwing strikes. I've driven right by. I mean, I've been not to a game there. I drove around it and looked at it. At Jeff Bates on X, Troy. Jenny McCarthy and at Jeff Bates on X, depending on. Just kidding. But please give me a follow over there, buddy. 22 people here live. Hey, stars from me. Or hearts. What is that? Hearts from me. That's me. Pretty sure that's the most we have. Oh, geez. Martin in. Base hit to center. Yep. Splitter up 86. Polanco's one into center. He's now 2. Thanks, Troy. I appreciate that. No. He'd be 3 for 4 now, wouldn't he? He'd be 3 for 4. Troy, just follow me on X. You can too. Save a puppy, save a kitty, and follow me on X, all for the same price. It's free. I'm glad you did. I'll pop on and say hi. Anyway, base hit right there, top of 8. The big power hitter catcher, Raleigh, come up with nobody out in the first inning. Polanco's out for a pinch runner. Cut our way 1-0. Up to 22 likes. I can't see the likes. There you go, though. 3 more people like the stream, and my wife will give me a high five. Toss over to first. I really don't like how we hold on the runners this year with Jake way in front. A lot of teams are doing it. I see that. But, boy, it's not been real successful. We're not throwing out anybody. Runner does not go. Oh, man. Raleigh just blasted one. Deep and out. Halfway up. What the heck? Chris Martin gives up a bomb to Raleigh, his 3rd on the year. 5 RBIs after that 2-run blast. And all of a sudden, what was a really close, fun, exciting game doesn't look as good. Cal Raleigh. 2-run blast. Bomb at 8. Nobody out. Bad guys 5, good guys 3. Dang it. No doubter. It might be, Troy. It very well might be. And I just say that because we don't put up a lot of crooked numbers, and we need 2 to tie, 3 to win now. And there's nobody out. Ah, dang it. Oh, that one hurts. Oh, if you're just getting here, you just watched Cal, or you just missed. Yeah, try finding the silver lining. Cal Raleigh just came in off of Chris Martin. Lead-up guy gets on, pinch runner. Didn't matter, just jogged around the bases because Raleigh went deep into the night, into the right field grandstand. Rosarina now up 0 for 2 on the day. Nobody out. Bomb at 8. Bad guys 5. Good guys 3. Deflating, man. Deflating. Well, 2's a lot easier to get than 3, so let's shut them down from here and see if we can't get a bloop and a blast, too. Rosarina pops up to Jonah. F2, 1 out. 21 people here on YouTube, 155 total. I appreciate you. I'm usually happier than this. I'm not going to lie. Darn it. What do you do? Yeah, me too, Troy. Me too. I love Wyatt. Strange. Oh, if he broke his bat or let go of it after he hit it, whatever, F7. No, he shattered his bat. F7, 2 outs. Wow. Destroyed that bat. That was weird. Right on the knob, right at the knob, I should say. You don't usually see balls fly that far. So that's up 1 for 3. That one was a home run early in the ball game. Polanco, Tellez, and now Raleigh with home runs for the Mariners. Josh Young with a bomb and 2-run bomb, 3 RBIs on the night. Total of 4 home runs tonight, but 3 for the bad guys and 1 for the good guys. But I missed 1 too. What a frustrating inning. Four-seamer in. Missed 2-2. All right, swing and a miss. 2-run blast. That's the play there. It's the only thing that matters in that inning. He got out of it after that, but it is what it is. We are down 5-3 heading to the 9th inning. Who's up? Jonah. Jonah, Pilar, Marcus, right? Is that what's going on? Jonah, Pilar, Marcus down by 2. Get a guy on, get up Corey, get a couple guys on, get Corey up. Good things can happen. 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead. It won't win it because we're the visitors. Jacob started. Miller for them. Both pitched all right. Miller pitched better. Both left, couldn't win, couldn't lose. Bottom of the 8th. Leadoff hitter gets on. Raleigh goes deep after Josh Young had tied it up. And the Mariners are up 5-3. And here we are, top of 9. 8-9-1. Be their closer, I'm sure, who is Andres Munoz. Got to stand by the Munoz family at the All-Star game, a red carpet. They seem really, really nice. But I'll be rooting against their boa here shortly. I'm assuming he's coming in. Troy wants to know, what's your favorite Rangers game you've ever been to? Ooh, that's a great question. What's your favorite Rangers game you've ever been to? Oh, no. I was sitting next to the foul pole in 2023 when Marcus hit one off. I was like the closest guy you could be to the foul pole. And he rang the bell. He hit the pole. That was kind of fun. Got to see Evan Carter's first game. I enjoyed that very much. Oh, no. My favorite time at the ballpark, Home Run Derby, was fun. The Futures game was fun. The All-Star game was fun last year. I don't know. Andres Munoz is a filthy, filthy, filthy man. He's very good. I like these. City Connects the Mariners have, by the way. We're not going to get to the 5 Super Chats, I can't imagine, because we're in the 9th inning here. 3 outs, and we're going to be done. So we won't have the Q&A, but we will do a score check when the game ends. Hopefully that'll be after we get the win here. But right now we're down 2. Top of 9, Jonah. 8-9-1. Jonah, Kevin Pilar, and then the top of the order, Simeon. I'm 0 for 3 on the night. Munoz, really, really, really good. Need a base runner here. Get a bloop and a blast to tie it up. That's cool. You were there. That's really cool. I didn't see any of the no-hitters. That's really cool. Super cool. You know, like it wasn't even like you know what pops in my head, and it wasn't a good thing for the Rangers. I saw I saw Otani go deep twice. That was kind of fun. Um, but that wasn't good for us, but it was still kind of fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about that one. I don't know. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jonah. Again, Munoz is filthy. Fastball center cut, hit hard. Is that a base hit? Oh, nice play by the second baseman. Safe. All right. Really nice play by the second baseman there, but kind of threw it away. First baseman misplays it. Bad throw. Going to be an E4, I think, but it was almost a hit. I mean, should have been a hit. Diving play to stop the hit, but then a bad throw, and that was a very strange play. You might get a hit out of that. I think it's probably an E4, even though that sucks for that guy because Jonah might have beat it out too. This is a really hard one to call. I don't really care, but Jonah probably does. Whatever. Tying runs at bat. That's what. Oh, and look at this. Pilar, righty on righty, ain't happening. Dustin Harris. Boy, no pressure, kid. Dustin Harris comes in against Munoz. Nobody out. Tying run is Dustin Harris just up from the minor leagues. Slider 86, ball 1. This could get good. 17 people are here on YouTube. 143 on X. Welcome in. We got a 9th inning. Slider swing and miss. I guess he's not taking a strike down by 2. Do I sound like an old guy saying that? Come on, kid. Get one here. Simeon up on deck, excuse me. Corey Seager in the hole. Slice fell. No, I can't imagine he is TLC. I mean, obviously, Bochy didn't want to go with a righty here, so, I mean, I guess who are we left with? Yeah. Is he the only lefty? Yeah. He's got to be the only lefty. Yeah, I guess it is. He's the best call here, yeah. We'll see if it works. Whoa. Fastball up and in. 4-seamer at 98? 2-2. We got nobody out. We got a man on first. We got the tying run in the very young Dustin Harris just up from the bus leagues. Deep down the line. No. Fell. Yeah, right, TLC, get on base. I like the way TLC is thinking. Nobody out. If he gets on somehow, we got Marcus as the go-ahead run. Boy, this is a massive pitch here. Massive at bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the kid. Fastball in, non-competitive. We're full. Take that walk, kid. All right, just don't ground into a double play. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Don't steal, Jonah. Just don't ground into a double play. Really good slider by Munoz. This guy is good, I'm telling you. Swings over the top of it, strike 3, 1 out. Take that over a double play all day, though. That's a wicked pitch. It's like tilts straight down. How do you throw a slider that goes straight down? Whatever, 1 out. Harris is out. Jonah's on first. Marcus Simeon's the tying run. Obviously, Corey Seager is on deck. Slider, I got to be honest with you, I thought that was down, but strike 1. Yeah, TLC, this is a tough one. I mean, tough at bat versus Munoz. Come on, Marcus. Smash up the middle. Oh. 4 unassisted, 3. That's the ball game, folks. We just lost the game. Simeon. Hard smash up the middle. Second baseman was played there. Steps on the back, toss over first. That's a ball game, guys. Let's check the final numbers for my Rangers and your Mariners, and then we'll check the scores on the game or around the league, and then we'll call it a day. 5-3 bad guys, 6 hits for the Mariners, 8 for us, but they outscore us 5-3. That's all that matters. Polanco goes 3 for 4 with a home run. Hold on, let's just play with this. Can you guys see what I'm saying? Let's see. Did that pop up for? Yeah, you sure can. Okay, we'll just play along. We will play along. There we go. All right, fine. Win goes to Vargas. He's now 1-1. Martin 0-2 now, 2.25 ERA. Munoz already with his 5th save. Let's vote on the player of the game. Raleigh went 1 for 4 with a bomb. 23% win probability added. Young 2 for 4 with a home run, 3 RBIs and a run. 21% win probability added. 1 for 2 double and a run for Dolly, 19%. Bryce Miller, 5 innings, 1 run, 5 Ks, 18%. Polanco, who's the first guy that popped into my head, 3 for 4 with a home run, 17%. Milner, Vargas, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. What do you guys think? I got to be honest with you. It's got to be the 2-run blast by Raleigh, right? Yeah, it is. It's the 2-run blast by Raleigh. Ugh. There you go. Raleigh's the answer. Whatever. I hate it. All right, back to the ball game. For the good guys who fell short today, Smitty, 2 for 4 with a double. Dolly 1 for 2, doubled, scored a run. Young 2 for 4, 3 RBIs, including that home run, 2-run blast. Yeah, whatever. Dolly with the steal. It is what it is. deGrom 4 innings, Church 1 inning. Milner looked real good 1 2/3. Martin gave up the 2 earned runs and takes a loss. Yeah, nothing else to say about that, is there? We'll get caught up in chat in a minute. Let's check out the scores around the league, then we'll catch up in chat. All right. Okay, final in Miami. Washington takes down the Dolphins 7-4. White Sox destroy the Red Sox 11-1. Anybody watching that Netflix show on the Red Sox? I hate that it's last year. I wish that it was this year, but it's good stuff. I just watched the first episode. I'll be watching more of that. You should check that out. Again, it's 2024, not 2025. How long does it take to edit? I don't know, but Astros destroy the Mike Trouts 14-3 in Houston. Minnesota drops the game to Detroit 7-6 in the Twin Cities. Philly gets blanked in St. Louis 2-0. San Diego blanks the Rockies at home. 8-0. Arizona gets blanked by the Brewers. 7-0 Arizona. Postponed Toronto at Baltimore. Got all of it? Did I get them all? That went fast. I guess I got them all. Let me shut down Victory so I don't have to hear that anymore. Bruce, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for subscribing. Have faith it's Mariners. They suck. Thanks, brother, for streaming. I appreciate you. I appreciate you saying that. Do I think they suck? I don't. Do I think their offense is good? They're horrible. But they scored 5 tonight on our best guy, so it is what it is. I'm way behind the chat. Let me get caught up in chat, and then we'll say goodnight. Guess we'll see. Yeah, we did. Should have leaned into that one. Yeah, we should have. Good AB. Munoz is a tough AB. GG Troy says, good game. Great. Thank you, buddy. Glad you got clean. Got to read, then go to bed. Hey, read expands the mind. I love it. What you reading? Something fun, I hope. Have a good night. Hope to see you tomorrow. Of course, Marcus, why does it seem we lose them instead of winning them? Seems we have games in our yeah. It's been a challenging early offensive season, has it not? Yeah, we got to score some runs. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the Mariners suck. I think their pitching is elite, but we should be beating them. And again, thanks for the thanks. I appreciate you. Season in a long one. Yep. Brian knows. I agree. Listen, 152 of you still here, 9 on YouTube. Hey, did we get all right? Brian just pointed it out. I was going to say I don't think we hit either of our goals. We didn't hit the super chat goal. Someday we will, but we did hit the. I think that second time in a row, right? We hit the like goal. 26 likes. I appreciate every single one of you. You spent a little bit of your Friday night with me. If you're still here, thank you. If you were here earlier, thank you. If you're watching on the replay and you stayed all the way in, wow. Thank you. Almost 3-hour stream, about a 2-hour, 40-minute game. Good game, fast game, late game. Boy, it's 11:20 here in the DFW. Going to be about 82 degrees and beautiful tomorrow. It's going to be a fun Saturday. I don't know what you're going to do, but I hope you have a great time, whatever you're doing with whoever you're doing it. We'll be live tomorrow night, same time. Late one, 8:40 start, right? 7:40 out there, 8:40 here. It is what it is. I got to stay up late. I think the Sunday game might be a 3 o'clock start for us. Regardless, I should be live there because I'll be home from church by then. Shoot, home from lunch even after that. Yeah, I think we're done. You don't have to go, but you can't stay here. Have fun storming the castle. I appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Check me out on X, at Jeff Bates on X. If you like words, on Substack, the Batesball Report. I'm going to finish my chips. See what they're doing downstairs. And go to bed. Palms, I know, right? Easter already? Are you kidding me? Year's going by fast. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm glad you're here. Keep the faith. We'll score some runs someday. Hopefully tomorrow because we got Logan Gilbert on Sunday. All right. See ya. Appreciate you.